I've got you in my sights. I've got you. It's time.
Do you need me to repeat myself?
Hi guys, and welcome to our next pug session. Hopefully we can get games going. We are still playing our FFA for the time being, and we got 6 people in. So let's see if we can get stuff done. We're gonna give it till 8:30. We're gonna give it a go, guys. Hopefully you can hop on into the Pugs community, and if not, it is what it is. So for now, we got Bannister Cheddar Cheese, Anyoski Milsons, Flash, Anugirat, and Jamora ready and waiting here in our Hollywood lobby. We are just waiting on. Thank you guys for just. Got some food, and yeah, I'll just have a quick little bite while we're waiting. You guys can just enjoy the FFA action in the meantime.
Well. Hold up. It's high noon. Back in the saddle again.
Hello. One shot, one kill. Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Rendez-vous avec la mort. Damn.
I've got you in my sights.
Enemy needs 10 kills to win.
Yeah, we're just chilling right now with the peeps. Got 8 people in, so if you guys do want to join, hop on in into the lobby. Really appreciate it. I really love to have more players in for our pug session. Hopefully it will push you today.
60 seconds.
Good talk. I need like
Now
mukbang
you have my
music.
attention.
Is there like a soundtrack for mukbang music? Cause that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna stream while eating. I got this really white creamy truffle pasta right now. It's actually very mild, honestly. So it's very truffly, that's for sure. So it's really just a matter of taste. If you guys like truffle, you like this. If not, you won't. What is supposed to do? Just hiding there. Get some guys into the game. Not really many people online though, so we'll see. We'll see if we can.
Play of the game.
It's high
If not, I'm honestly, if the bugs don't follow you, I'm just gonna follow stream with fix. Because I already like to just start the stream. Kinda hard to play. Oh, it's been really hard to set things Overwatch wise. I only have 13 people right now, so that's a big oof, honestly. So hopefully we can FFA with those shot only. Okay, yeah, whatever. Fun, that was fun. Well, How do you make it headshot zone? Unfortunate. It's sad. It's sad to see now we've honestly gone to a point that this is lobby situation or headshot only. Our pugs pushing. Our pugs pushing through. So yeah, after this guys, after these 10 minutes, if they're not filled up for a pugs, then we're gonna be canceling them. Sorry for everyone who did join, but we can't get any time without a full lobby. But if we do, then it is what it is. So yeah, again, I'm just gonna probably eat and chill.
Select your hero.
Use the highlight anyway for another session. No, we don't know. Time for y'all to profit your enemy.
2, 1, fight.
2 kills PM for offers. Fucking stack, dude. Tell me something. I actually have some Overwatch news for the weekend, so that's gonna be a thing. But yeah, then it is what it is. If session doesn't push through today, I'll be only available on Thursday probably for the next one, as everyone's just zipping around with some grapples in the meantime. Yeah, if this game doesn't end, this game ends without a full lobby, then we're gonna be calling it a night. May slot boss? Yes, may slot. Very many slots.
C'est la
There
vie.
you go.
Personne n'échappe. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I'm watching a guy, someone eat while he watches the guy Inception. I know, right, dude? This is the double based mukbang stream, that kind of deal.
No.
I honestly like it better than my rib study. Don't like it. I would choose Beacon so high. So, guys, I've been making a list in my head of all the problems recently with
Now you
Overwatch in
have my
terms of
attention.
ISPs. PLDT, consistent 200 ping, gets routed more to US West. For the South, don't attend
Personne
top
n'échappe
6.
à
We
mon
make it.
regard.
No, it's almost 7, so just make it happen. I think this is the first time we ever done this. But yeah, so for people in the PH, first problem, PLDT, constantly 200 ping. Globe, unable to connect to server. Converge, 500 ping, spiky, really bad connection. So it doesn't really help.
Enemy
Like the
needs
connections in the
15
country
kills
doesn't
to
even
win.
really help us in any way.
Personne
It's really sad,
n'échappe à mon
honestly, that
regard.
you can really see the decline of the game right now in terms of having more popular options like Apex and shit. But we're still here. We'll try. We'll keep trying as much as we can. And when everyone gives it a quit, I guess that's when we're gonna be calling it a kind of thing. I've always been thinking, besides reducing pugs
try that
for
again.
Overwatch, is if ever we might just make it a request basis again. Back then in the day, I used to include that people had to have enough noted reacts onto the everyone thing. See if people are gonna be joining in time. But yeah, so if it ain't gonna be happening, then wait, aren't you in Singapore, Green? But I mean, sure, I guess anywhere. Would you live in SP?
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Enemy needs 10 kills to
Essayons
win.
encore une fois.
Oh, tomorrow's already at 20. God damn.
Le but. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Lama Lama.
Rendez-vous avec la mort.
What is this drama rama he right here? Every community has drama lama.
Enemy needs 5 kills to win.
Essayons encore une fois. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Enemy needs 4 kills to win.
Something happened. Time. It's just, how do you say this? Well, di nakakagana. Like, your motivation to play the game is already neutered
Enemy
by
needs 3 kills.
the latency and then just the meta and just everything. And dude, this is the worst I've let my account decay, honestly.
1 kill.
Like, the worst ever. 1v6 against Tomorrow. Tomorrow needs one more shot, honestly, to take the win here. Who's Tomorrow right now? Developer. Flash there. Tim needs this one SMG shot. Oh, Ugly Rat! Able to get that one out. That's very clutch there, but now it's time. Maybe it's time for the victory shot. Timura opening and trying to get the headshot there on the phone. He just joined. Ilios hit the target. No, everyone's just actually running away from Timura. Trying to get away. Oh, there you go. And he can die. Got top 2.
Play of the game.
Heads with play of the game again. And yeah.
No one can hide from my sight.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Help. Doesn't help at all. Telling me, asking for pugs like this and then saying, I'm just gonna play Apex instead. It doesn't help at all. Smile. Yeah, I think I'll give it 3. Although, if people don't want to play, it's not gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna happen. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Apex Legends is fun, but Apex is fun, but there's no custom lobby yet. That's it. That's it. That's the only problem right now. Sadla. Net issues when LDT 200, Converge 500 raw. Globe doesn't connect. Yeah. Sino pa maglalaro? Like, I'll be honest with you guys. Sa one shop tonight ko. I play and spec with sometimes Mudfish doesn't help more. Kapag lang dito sa area namin. It's just unfortunate. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'll probably just be streaming Apex now for the next few hours. So maybe Asia is Tuesday. Hell. Problem is Asia is we can't really control the server. Ina volume ko. Mahina volume ko. It's because my mic is far off. And as it thinks, nice. One more first. Overwatch basically disappoints you when you want it to fix the issue. Hey, that's true. That's true. It's absolutely disappointing, honestly. Been a long time. Nakabili ng Overwatch tas dying na pala. Really bad time, to be honest. Buy Overwatch. Or full. Ha! Nice joke. I think, uh, last chance. 5 minutes. Then, ewan na. Masyado na ako sad. I'm not even that sad about it. I go level 100. Go Apex. Don't call me it. So, thanks in. Can we get 3 more people, guys? Can we get 3 more people? That's the question. I mean, I'm not really disappointed in it, I'll be honest. It's long time coming. It's everyone has found the game that they can move on better with and have more fun with. And you know, it's the sinking ship scenario. Sometimes you're the captain, you're the last one to go down, and as long as we can keep the ship afloat, as long as we have people in, then we can keep going. But again, if bugs can't happen properly, then we're gonna have to change a few things up. Kaya pala di makasectate, ganun ba? Times, yeah, I'll say goodbye. But you know, you can still keep this one up. Who else can we get? Who else can we get? That's it. That's Keller. Maybe Keller wants to play. Matchum wants to play. Bears already was loyal as Pong Tomas, so that ain't happening. Need one more, guys.
Let's move
Need
it,
one more.
people.
Thanks for the host, Mercy. Always can rely on you, girl. One, di makakonect playing Apex. He was Overwatch for 5 minutes. Was in Overwatch for 5 minutes. I saw. So I can really believe it. I can really believe it just people can't really connect. Come on, guys, coming back. Okay, need one more guy. Just need one more guy, and we can get into the game. Just one more guy. Just one more guy. Just one more guy. Just one more guy. Is it time? Is it time for me to play? One more, friend. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for patience, guys. One more. Need one more. It started. Unfortunately, everyone else in my friends list. Daks. Last few invites. Tapos Daks. Overwatch League did. No tokens for us anymore. And si Dom. And si Dom. Dom wants to go in. Come in. Come into my lobby. Also very yummy, dude. Dumbledore. Let's go, bro. Bit.ly / OverRush PH PUGS. Daks draft, please. Dodge versus Bannister, and then Timora versus Dinks. At Flash and Yoski, Dom. Ched. Spectate mo na. Same Apex and Overwatch at the same time. Oof. The Mancham, Onyoski, Ograt, and Flash. Yeah, I think this is the all good in the hood right here. We'll see Enough? Lugi-lugi. Tan mo roll mo eh. Pinalitan mo roll mo eh. Balance na sa kanina eh. Very balance, thank you. Stock DPS. Then we put Bannister there. Oh, no, Lone and Wilson should never be together, honestly. I'll just pop Wilson. There you go. There you go, guys. I think that's a lot better. Dodge making my life so complicated by swapping things out. Sheds on Yosuke, the Mansion Pagrat. There. The problem right now here for the blue squad is is that they don't really have a proper main sound. Okay, 30 minutes late. Well, Overwatch very alive. There you go. Those ones don't do this to me. There you go. Sheds place. Let's get into this one. Looks like our first map. Gonna be playing Ryan Pog. Same thing to say to you. Pog. It's so easy. Just you know, tell Dodge this, Mr. Grandmaster Tank Player, to go play tank so we can actually get shit done. But anyway, guys, it's finally time to get started. I realize I don't have anything on right now. I don't play Overwatch, please.
Initiating match.
So let's see what's gonna be happening here for the blue squad. We did swap a few things out, but anyway, our first map gonna be King's Row, and hopefully it's not our last. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it was already a last. Let's get into this one. Sometimes you just gotta be honest with your audience. So like, you know, it's hard to get people in to a game that people don't really want to play too much anymore. There are still people who do, very enthusiastic, and I love them for it. But you know, hard. It's hard to get populations in, but as well as it's a team game in the first place. But anyway, let's get into this one. We got here for the blue squad. We got 30 minutes late here for the team. It's Overwatch Very Alive. Honestly, very well suited name, and let's get into this one. Looks like our first map gonna be into King's Row. Actually, if you guys have checked out the sheet, it has been modified quite a little bit in terms of the recording. It's more automated now, so it's gonna be a lot easier for me to actually fix up in the first place, and helps you guys out to check it out. Here for the squad, 30 minutes late. Here for the red squad, we got Overwatch Very Alive. And let's get into the game. First matchup here between the blue and the red hand squad. Let's get into this one. So yeah, there you go. First blood already coming on out from Nilsons. Gets the frag on from Dumbledore. A good poke right there. And it looks like we got a 6-stack weighing on in the spectate. So when you see everyone just come in like that, that's a 6-stack happening in the first place. Cheddar Cheese though with tag on the banister. And the blue squad gonna be backing on out to the back line. So more now trying to still stay on Yosuke on the other hand with the Zenyatta going for the shots in the first place. In the meantime, Cheddar Cheese and Lone gonna be trying to face off in the front line, and Tamura gonna get the frag on out. I can just invite y'all when game is done if you're slow stop. Anyway, Bannister now and Cheddar gonna be out in front. Tamura trying to go for some snipes. And I haven't really talked about the compositions here between the two squads. We got a McCree and a Hanzo between Tamura and Dodges. On the flip side, we got Dinks on the Genji, and it's Dumbledore on the Widowmaker. Already start things off strong here for the side of the defense. Gonna be 1 minute in, and the Shatter is available here for Bannister. On the flip side, we got Dumbledore ready to go with the Ash. Cheddar Cheese now quite low already, trying to face off. Gonna get that boosted up, and Lone is gonna get swept off the speed, gonna get taken down. Here comes the Shatter right now. Bannister with a good lock sleep right now, connecting courtesy of Nilsons, and things look good here for 30 minutes late. They're gonna be able to hold on one more time. So ultimate's now at the ready, and that was just such a good nano boost there coming on out from Nilsons. Now on the flip side, 30 minutes late, still waiting on. 3 ultimates at the ready here for Timora, Dodge Sis, and Onyoski. On the flip side, an Ugly Rat and Bannister can go for the Shatter as well as a Valkyrie drive push. But the real question is, how can they actually play this out? Daks is close to the blade. Will they actually wait for that one? Cheddar Cheese now gonna go for the charge, giving Bannister an opportunity. Onyoski though with the Transcendence, and Bannister and Daks with the first 2 kills. Just a little too ambitious there from Cheddar Cheese. Here comes the Valkyrie right now. Timora on the flip side, gonna go for the Deadeye, but Lone able to go for the turnaround play and get that frag. Overwatch very alive, keeping this one up. Another right click there. Dumbledore gonna get a kill on the flash. Here comes the 5 strike right now, and we have Dynamite tossed out by Dumbledore as well. So yeah, quick little pause right there as Dodge this is really low. 370 ping. Just die and recon. Just die and recon. There you go. Or he was gonna get fucked up anyway. I love this game, guys. I love this game, guys. And how our net is to smile. Smile, guys. All smiles right here. But anyway, now we are just gonna wait on for these 2 players to reconnect. Hopefully, Adamantium as well as Dodges can come in just a bit. In the meantime, our latest highlight was the one. Oh, what the fuck? Dong with 37 viewers. What a player. What a guy. Okay. Yeah, now we're just waiting on for them to reconnect. Who was on what squad? Got Cheddar Cheese. Flash. Mora. There's Dodge this, who's dodging right now with that on Yos. That hand squad got Bannister. There's Lone. Got Daks, Dumbledore, Adamantium, as well as and an Ugly Rat. So Adamantium is in. Let's shove it into that one. Oh, FYI guys, the stat sheet has been updated more automated. There you go. Yeah. There's no human error in stats now. Anyway, starting in 10. Alright, let's get it back in game, guys. I've been playing some Synthwave, honestly. Let's go. So we got a quick little reset here, but the red squad looking to get the capture already. Gonna be able to take that second stick. You're getting Genji just hopping along as well. And there you go, Dumbledore just gonna let it rip with the rifle. Here comes Daks right now, hopping along. Milson's now on the right hand side, trying to stay alive. Not gonna be able to get on out for the frag. He is gonna be able to survive till Lone goes for the push instead. So 30 minutes late now, gonna be losing on out on the first point, but they do defend for quite a while in the first place. On the flip side, Daks really low, gonna get tagged by Dodge this, and it's gonna be Dodges and Tamora working together with the Shimada brothers. It's gonna be Hanzo and Genji ready to go. Lone on the other hand, overextending, gonna get felled with the dynamite from Dumbledore trying to provide cover fire. So welcome guys to King's Row. Close quarter nature of the map, very strong for the Reinhardt Zarya pairing in the first place. Vanish now is gonna go for a quick low leg sweep and is trying to get out in front in the first place. We have a 5 strike already from Cheddar Cheese, trying to get some good amount of ult charge in the first place. A Dragon Blade now in hand. Daks trying to get into the back line, does get to Timora on the flip side with a counter kill onto Daks. Bannister now gonna get the double kill along the way through to the corner. Another Rialto able to reset things in favor of the red hand squad, and they're gonna be able to go for the push as all 6. And what can the blue team do? They're losing out in a few members. In the meantime, they're all the way on the right hand side, gonna get caught by Daks, and the flash is really low in terms of the bubble charge department. A bad situation here for the Zarya, gonna turn into worse as Daks now gonna be able to hop along and get that takedown. A contest here on the second point gonna be happening. Cheddar Cheese trying to still stay on and goes for the shatter and the magic to the floor, but it does seem like the metal is gonna be rocking this one out. Here comes the Garrison Surge already, gonna suck into Timora. Now they boosted up, but he's so far away from the blade. Here comes the Noski now, gonna pop the Transcendence and a few right clicks along the way, hopping along. Dragon Blade in hand, 30 minutes late, keeping this one up, and they're gonna be giving up the point. They're unable to stay on with their DPS. Here goes Bannister right now, looking for the unfortunate charge, but it's not gonna lead to anything. Another target though on this list. Unlucky Ransomura still giving chase. Lone though gonna get a takedown on the Daks. And the corner now contested here by the Red Hand squad. We see some heals going though. Cheddar Cheese now gonna be almost dropping. Really dangerous stuff here for the Blue Reinhardt. Here comes Flash though, playing the aggressor again onto Bannister. And Dumbledore gonna go for the flashback. Bannister sucking everyone back. And Daks out, gonna get into the heart of the defense. Gonna go for a triple kill. Gonna get a quad with the Dragon Blade. Perfect timing here with the heroics. And Overwatch very alive, looking very much in charge of this fight. Now the real question is, what can 30 minutes late do into this fight? The Dragon Blade and the Dragon Stark are both ready to go. Daks on the other hand with the frag already onto Timora. Deeply gonna come on by to get rid of the sleep dart, and he's gonna back on out. Has been a very ambitious effort here from the Genji, honestly working out in their favor. Bannister though to the corner already, trying to still stay on. Flash on the other hand with the flank, and Dodge is gonna get the tag and the back. Cheddar Cheese though, Nana boosted up, gonna go for the push all the way in. Algirat gonna get the res on back to Bannister, and can he actually reform the lines here for the Red Hand squad? No, doesn't get a pin, has Shatter available. Cheddar Cheese though, gonna go for the stun on the 2, gets rid of the opposing Reinhardt, and Dumbledore next on the list. Algirat though, gonna decide to pop the Valkyrie and fly along, but it ain't happening here for the Red Hand squad. The drive push with the Valkyrie, not really gonna get too much. They're getting a few frags along the way, but the punish play onto Daks by the end, gonna lead in favor of the red team, in the blue team. Yo, welcome back guys to Overwatch. Let's get this one going and gone. Timora now has the blade in hand, waiting for Milsons to get the Nana boost. The Nana blade, of course, was quite the win condition in the first place. On the flip side here for the side of Overwatch, very alive. They're trying to reform and just march on through to the corner with their 3 ultimates in hand. Flash though punished immediately by Dumbledore and Daks. That's what the power of McCree can do. The stun connecting. Speaking of connection, Cheddar Cheese in the soft hold. And here comes Daks right now. Gonna go for the Dragon Blade. On the flip side, Milsons went for the Nana boost and tried to go for the save on the Cheddar Cheese, but it ain't happening. Timora instead gonna be left to fend for himself, gets rid of things. Here comes Dumbledore right now. That are connecting. Satoshop though coming on out, gonna get absolutely nothing. This is gonna be enough though for the defense. Have they stalled enough time so far? Lone now, high energy, low disregard for the life of Dodge. This gonna get the takedown there. The Hanzo torn apart, especially by the flashbang. Overwatch very alive, keeping this one up. A teammate right now, and Timora has decided to swap over to his pocket pick. Gonna be onto the Bastion, trying to let it drift. Here comes the stun there, courtesy of Bannister, but it ain't happening. Cheese on the other hand, gonna get the counter stun on the Bannister, gonna go for the pin, and now to the right hand side, but this might be a C-Knight here till Timora takes care of the Genji instead, and it does seem like 30 minutes late, gonna be able to defend this one more time. 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining here for the red team and their onslaught. Daks has decided to swap things over. Gonna be onto the Soldier 76 instead. On the flip side, Lone gonna be close to that Graviton Surge, and they spot out Flash. Last time in that fight, Flash was punished for overextending and getting taken care of without D-Mech in the first place. Overwatch very alive now, trying to cut the corner and trying to get into the fight. Here comes Graviton Surge now, sucking in both the Bastion and the Reinhardt, but a good fire grenade there, courtesy of Milsons. Here comes the Xana boost onto Timora as well, and it stops all of this potential onslaught. 30 minutes late, able to just time that one out. And the Mansion trap down as well. And Timora now still staying on, has configuration tank ready to go, and he's gonna decide to go for the flank and go on the high ground instead. Terminus keeping this one up. Dumbledore though decided to swap things over to the Pharah, but little does he know that there's a Bastion waiting for him. Torn apart immediately and gonna get taken down. On the flip side, here comes the World of Tanks. Here comes a World of Hurt as well from Timora. Gonna get 2. Can the red team make it back out to the other side? It looks like it ain't happening, but overtime is still gonna be able to tick away. Who was the one who got the contest? It was an ugly rat flying along with the Mercy. Bannister though catches out the McCree, and it's gonna be the Mercy on her last wings, trying to still stay on. Gonna get torn apart by the Biotic Rifle. Flash now with a new target, spots out Bannister, the Reinhardt trying to keep the shield going, and Dumbledore gonna swap things over to the Tracer instead. Self-destruct right now coming on out. Here comes the Tactical Visor as well. Will Daks be able to get any kills in the face of Onyoski and his chance? Yes, he does. Wilson's is gonna fall. Lone now gonna swap things over to the Wrecking Ball instead. Dodge now with a good Panty Hammer and the takedown there. It does seem like 30 minutes late. Gonna be able to be in time and on time with the defense in this one.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
That was the first round done, and that's it, darling. Hey guys, welcome back to the OverRush PH PUGS, and let's go get this one done. Let's get this spread, guys. Let's get these games going, and let's just have some fun and enjoy our game. Does look like for the Blue Hand squad, they were able to defend by the end, just able to whip out the pocket bastion and make that one work.
Ready for battle.
Oh really? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
What can the blue team do now in their attack? Are they still gonna go for the bastion play? It has worked out in their favor. On the flip side here for the Red Hand squad, they can decide to go for something like the Sombra in the first place. Gonna be a little cheeky with that one, as Daks can roam around. For the red team though, they're gonna be on the defense this time, and the first point defense for the Sombra is pretty classical. They can always just take control of either the hotel or the building with the med pack and just be sneaky around the statue, sneaky in the cinema, and get the hacks on going. But the real question is, how can the red team defend this as they lose a member already? Daks is trying to grapple in position, and Rialto gonna get the res on back to the Mantium instead. Here comes the T-Cloak, and there's the one clip. Dodge is just way too focused out in front. They're gonna get torn apart by Daks instead. A charge now coming on by, and here comes Lone rampaging like a berserker. Let's see if the Reinhardt can get any more frags, and it does seem like the red squad has swapped things over. It's Lone on the main tank here. Banster gonna be onto the off tank, Zarya, and everyone else in similar roles. Now the real question is, how can 30 minutes late play this one? They are going to be deciding to run the double sniper composition. Very strong on the high ground in the first place. Lone though, wager charge to the right hand side. Going to get torn apart by Dodge this instead. Dumbledore on the flip side, just hopping along and still Daks on the high ground. Trying to trap down Dodge in the first place. Gonna be enough here. No! Overwatch very alive. Struggling to make that one happen as Adamantium and Dumbledore just charging way too much in. 30 minutes late now, looking to get the initial capture. So the first tick taken here, gonna go potentially for a second one in the first place. They're gonna be onto the high ground right now, trying to still stay on. A second tick now taken here by the Blue Hand squad, and the Coalescence and the Shatter are both available here for the offensive.
Stop the pain.
Now the real question is, what can 30 minutes late do to just keep the steamroll going? If they get the Shatter with or without the Coalescence, gonna be pretty pesky in the first place. On the flip side, Daks is already ready to go with the emergency button. Gonna be having the EMP in the first place. Gets caught by Timora as he translates on in. The Reaper with perfect timing, and the Intrasite was used up by Dodge this. What a play in the first place. Shatter now coming on out. Timora looking for the execution. Cheddar Cheese setting things up. Gonna get knocked down by Dumbledore, but this is gonna be enough for the blue team to get the push in time. Timora just tearing everyone apart. Just perfect timing there from the Reaper, and let's just watch that one again. As Daks had to translocate after the Intrasite pop, he just gets surprised by the Reaper in position. Perfect Shatter there coming on back from Cheddar Cheese as well, and 30 minutes late. It's gonna be looking to get their delivery earlier. They're still staying on. Flash on the mean sign on the right hand side. Gonna be a fire strike toss on out, but Daks is now in position, ready to go. Might be able to get the EMP in time. Coalescence now coming on out, and it's gonna be at the heart of the offensive. Gonna get four along the way. Grabs himself, trying to suck anyone in, but it doesn't really need too much. A lot of them is used up here by the red team though. They go for the Coalescence after the EMP there, and even went for the blade from Dumbledore. He does clean up onto Milson, looking for a frag onto Ilios as well, staggering the Lucio. But in the end, in the scheme of things, they really didn't need to go for the blade by the very penultimate part of that clash. Now on the flip side, a Valkyrie available here for the side of Overwatch very hard. On the Blue Hand squad though, they do have the Sound Barrier and the Death Blossom ready to go. The real question now is, can they actually get back in position as Daks is going for the pokes, using the Sombra to beat pesky, gonna get moved around, facing off against Onyoski, and this might be an easy skill here for the Sombra. But in the meantime, back into the brawl, here comes the Death Blossom already, courtesy of Timora. Dumbledore gonna get the deflect just in time, but an ugly rat really having a hard time there to stay alive against his Death Blossom. Onyoski now with a frag onto Lone, and the red team just overextending right now. Again, a Coalescence still coming on out from Milson, looking for a target. Dumbledore can't deflect that one, but the Ice Wall from Dodge is giving them a ray of protection. Bannister now the next target, getting torn apart, getting slowed up, and Dodge is unable to actually get the frag there. It is going to be the supports cleaning up instead. And the Graviton Surge and the Soundbar are still ready to go here for the Blue Hand squad, and they're going to have the Shatter ready to go as well. Now Cheddar Cheese is coming on by. Lone now facing off against Dodge, and here comes the potential pin. It catches out Lone and gonna get the frag there. Ugly at the next target. Diana trying to still stay on, but it just isn't happening. Double Widowmakers now between Tamora and Dumbledore, and it's gonna be the 3rd point frenzy here for the Blue Hat squad. 4 minutes on the clock. Now they're looking for another target. Dodge is still playing the Ice Wall 2 at C. Tamora gonna request the Ice Wall to drop on down, and we will see a potential newbie coming on back to our pugs. Here to the corner in the first place. Can they beat this one up? And they still stay on, and we have a potential Ice Wall now. Coming on out, Dodges again, looking for another target. Here comes Lone now, backing on out. Bannister gonna be there as well. Graphics are coming on out, but EMP there from Dings, gonna get 6. Is it gonna lead to any kills? However, it doesn't seem like to be the case. No one able to follow things up. Here comes Sambar now from Unyoski, and even with a great ultimate there from the Sombra, no one in position to make that one happen. Now the Blizzard gonna be zoning things out. Here comes a grab tester shut down from Flash onto the right hand side. Takes her beyond. Bannister at the brim, almost full, but Lone now with a shatter onto the Zarya. Wilson so tearing everyone apart with the Coalescence, trying to still stay on the right hand side. Spots out Dom, and here comes the Biotic Orb of his demise. Will it actually be enough? Takes the only one left, still staying on and pocketed up by Adamantium. A good Ice Wall though, forcing the Ana to back on out. Can Dodges still keep this one up with the main in the first place? Now the frags happening here for the Blue Hand squad. They get rid of the Sombra finally. Has been pretty pesky so far. Bannister now gonna go for the charge, and Dodge is looking to back on out. It does seem like the red team though is still by the point with the Wrecking Ball and the Reinhardt, but in the meantime, Tamora has already taken the high ground. Inversight was used up, looking for another target, working out in his favor. The next one potentially gonna be Dings, gonna fall. Dodge is now with a kill on the lows, and this is gonna be the end of the game. The blue team able to take that one 30 minutes late with the 3-2 victory.
Play of the game.
The game gonna go on over to Dings, however, with the Hero Blade by the 3rd point.
Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
Bangalore main, by the way, Dings. Oh, we're gonna get some Bangalore mains right there. That's our first game done and dusted, guys. Let's get in next one. We have a good number of people right now. Spectate all. Full. Okay. Wow, we're full. Full 12 plus 1, 12Q. Full plus 1, 12Q. 2 captains, please, spectators. Things left already, touch. Yeah, there you go. I need 2 captains. Can I get Mercy and Puncher captains? Yeah, in the meantime, I had to go to this part. Let's get this spread. Mas masarap kapag may sauce. Okay, fine. Mang Tomas and Funtrick. Let's do Mang Tomas and Funtrick para meme. Since we're full, I'm enforcing pug rules. Ang full. So yeah, so before we get anything else done, let's I need all the icons changed up so we can get ready to go in our next game. Before anything else, we can get like our stuff done and dusted. Puncher in. captains in the first place. So this is our first game. This is our second game pala. I will watch things means I flex. Flex isn't real. Flex. Flex is not real. Fun check first pick. Flex. Daza. Okay. Daza gonna be our first pick. Mang Thomas 2 picks. We need 2 picks there from Mr. Mang Tomas. That was our first one. Jollibee. Okay, one more. Who else can we get in for this game, guys? Mercy. Okay. Puncher 2 pick. Okay, guys, we're just gonna go our usual drafting in the first place. Let's actually get some more, hype music in the first place. Pick. Akin na lang. What kind of music do you guys want? What's up, people? Go with the Infernix. Mr. Funchick, just keeping this cheeky. With the flow. One pick Tomas. Here, Mr. Fellow Admin, come with me. Come with me, friend. You guys have any musical requests? Crow. Okay, Crow knows. Expected. Untrick one. Keki no Kyoji. Everybody coming in. So many people kuminasay. New people. Top 1 million brig here, please. Nice. Kung Tomas, give me a pick. Dagster. Go back to Fortnite. Pick from above. Okay, Roblox is better. Roblox is the best game, guys. Jeff, what Apex Legends? Can Activision really buy Blizzard? That's the real question. Wala siya na. Oh, si Killer. Killer, why you gotta disappear on me? Oh, looks like he's gonna play Punchik, Cyber, or looks like he's gonna be playing Quick Play instead. Unfortunate. Then once we're done, we can get our game started. We can have our teams ready to go. Cyber, okay. Sure. Let's actually play on the newest map. Play on Ho Baguettes. Insta-lock rate intensifies. Also GTX 1660 Ti. What's the new thing? It's the newest thing, right? It's the newest graphics card. So let's get into this one. This is the port. Mang Tomas, give me a team name. A name for the centuries. Let's go 30 minutes late. Pinoy time. That's my community right there. Lechong Kawale. Is that gonna be the team name? That's the real question. Edgar Eagle. Parafak. Okay, I'll take it. So it's gonna be Team Parafak versus Team GTX 1660 Ti. Let's get into this one. We are gonna be moving into Paris for our next one here. And what was the score? We'll go 3-2, I believe, for the Blue Hand squad.
Welcome to Paris.
So welcome to map number 2, guys. This is gonna be team. I already forgot the name. It's gonna be Parafak versus the side of GTX 6060 Ti. It's 2CP. It's 2CP. Honestly, our newest map is of the assault variant, so it is what it is. Let's fix this one up. Gonna be the Blue Hand squad team. Parafak ready to go. Where is our thingy jigger? There you go. Parafak here on the Blue Hand squad, led by Mr. Monk Tomas himself. On the flip side, we got GTX 1660 Ti, the newest addition to the GTX family. And let's get our introductions on their way. Our team captain here for the Blue Hand squad, we got Monk Tomas ready to go. Jollibee into the game as well. Mercy, of course, ever a stalwart in the community. We got Kronos in the game. Biagster playing on, and finally Weave. On the Red Hand squad, we got Funtrick in our play. We got Daza 04. There's Go with the Flow.
Ready for battle.
Have Infernix, Kyojin, and finally Cyber Buddy. Welcome, guys, to map number 2 in our OverRush PH PUGS session. Let's go Parafak. Let's go my idols. I love Parana Fox. Let's go. So what does Parafak mean, guys? Give me the down low on the team names, as Monk Tomas and Mercy gonna be playing a potential double main tank composition here. Biagster, of course, on his signature Torbjorn, gonna be a best. Has been practicing all the sightlines here cross map in the first place. Kronos, though, gonna be playing the Reaper instead. We're gonna have that Ana. On the flip side, here for the side of GTS 1660 Ti, let's go with the Reinhardt and the Zarya pairing between Go with the Flow and Cyber Buddy. Gonna be trying to get into the front line, and they're gonna be playing a more standard Shimano Brothers lineup. Skill Kenyu does actually throw a knife at the heart of his buddies, his pals from the Parafak squad. Already a fire strike tone by Go with the Flow, trying to just get some ult charge along the way. It does seem like Mercy's playing the protection onto the Torbjorn turret in the first place. A few shots now being tossed on out, and here comes Jollibee charging up the balls. In the flip side, Monk Tomas playing very aggressively and catches Udaza first. That's first blood right there on his buddy, his pal. A leap on it now to the ground floor, and a really good flank there. Thank you, Ban. Thank you, Bannister, for showing up today early. I really appreciate everyone who hops in early, able to make the bugs happen in the first place. A leap on it now from Monk Tomas, trying to put the bubble shield by the stairway in the first place. And Phoenix to the right hand side, and Go with the Flow with a charge on the Weave. Now it does seem like it's just a flurry of kills between the two, but Kronos now still staying on, and the Reaper quite imposing with the lifesteal. Kyojin, though, gonna flip things over with the Bio Grenade. Cyber Buddy with almost 100 energy as well, and it seems like GTX 1660 Ti is gonna be able to get the capture here. The second tick taken, Cyber Buddy gonna decide to take a quick little nap in the river. Gonna lose all his energy along the way.
New defense point. Objective B.
Gonna be next here between these two. It looks like no one's really playing the piano right now, but maybe, just maybe later on, someone can show me river flows in you in the first place. But now Fire Strike gonna be tossed out by Go with the Flow one more time, trying to come through to the center. I love Twilight. Okay, a Shatter is available here for Go with the Flow, and he's gonna be ready to go for that stun. A Bio Grenade, though, coming on back, and this time Monk Tomas nano boosted up. The last time Monk Tomas played aggressively, it did work out at the start, but in the end it just fell apart. So maybe, just maybe, Parafak needs to regroup and recruit. Mercy has decided to swap on over to the Wrecking Ball. Gonna be trying to channel her inner cheeks in this one, but let's see if Parafak can make this one happen. Now trying to bowl on over. Interesting composition here. Play the animal abuse with the Reaper and the Torbjorn. So it does goes to show that the side of the defense quite strong in CQC. Gonna be very, very pesky, especially with the Torbjorn turret put on up. But Biagster might want to set up the turret on the high ground instead, as Mercy is already going for the rotations, trying to get on out to the right hand side. Tomas and Kronos still staying on the left. It does seem like there's an argument about fast food happening right now. Here comes the charge already. Mercy really low, gonna get talked up by Jollibee, who's keeping the heals going. Warren's still ready to go to the corner side of GPX, and we have a grab search already from Cyber Buddy to start things off. Molten Door Call coming on back. Here comes the Dragon Strike already. Doesn't get too much out of that one. Jollibee in the center of things. Gonna be 8-7,000. Jollibee delivery with the Transcendent. Cyber Buddy now healed up and discorded up at the same time. Here comes Kyojin now, the next target. The Diana almost falling, but Cyber is there to save the day. Now it's a face-off between the Zarya and the Winston trying to make this one happen. Monk Tomas now getting torn apart by the laser beam, getting a taste of his own medicine, and it does seem like Cyber Buddy has had enough of the sweetest sauce.
Hello there.
What happened, guys, as Monk Tomas now gonna be responding up. Paraka still gonna be in the fight. Budaza on the other hand gonna go for the hero blade. Does get a kill on the one. Gonna go for another target. Here comes the grab the search now, sucking Bayagster in, and it does seem like the balls are gonna be imploding into this one. Monk Tomas though into the fight still. Gonna get stunned up, however, by the Reinhardt. Taking some mines, put up by Mercy, trying to make some space. And the space is made, and the Phoenix gonna get torn apart by the mines. Looks like someone didn't clean up Vietnam in this one, as Cyber Bunny now still keeping on. Cyber can actually use the mines there for some good energy to get more defense going, but now he's in quite a precarious situation, as the only thing keeping him alive is the murder and Diana. Monk Tomas though coming on over again. Thank you, Mr. Cheds. We're coming back to the game just to play one. Here comes the grab the now coming on by Cyber Buddy, trying to make this one happen. Jollibee on the flip side with a tag on the Trojan, and Mercy gonna decide to back on out one more time. Kronos though still in this fight. He's now with tag on to Cyber as well. Rafa keeping this one up, and it is gonna be a quick little wrecking ball pull on in by Mercy one more time. The basic scenario here for Rafa is they just been deciding to play the central corridor. Mercy has decided to not turn into a chandelier. She wants to swing on that chandelier, and become one in the first place. Honestly, a beautiful in addition here with the wrecking ball onto the aesthetic of the map, but Mercy has to realize she can't really do that in all the doorways. They're all pretty tight, they're pretty small, and she just slams into the corridors from time to time. But on the flip side, the red team trying to change things up, gonna go on to the right hand side where it's a little more CQC. It works out in their favor, could dissuade Mercy from initiating in the first place, but Monk Tomas is gonna be able to just leap on into what happen. Here comes the Dragonflight already, Kronos looking for a target already, trying to get a cut onto Diana, but Cyber Buddy as well as Punchik with the laser beams keeping this one up. A chance though from Jollibee to keep her team alive. Can Jollibee keep the contest going, keep the heal going, and just get enough sustain into this fight? But here comes with the flow now back to the point. A shadow step from Phoenix, very ambitious, trying to still stay on. He has the death bottom available, trying to tear the turn part. They're going for Bayagster next, but the heals are coming, and they won't stop coming. Mercy on the other hand, mines available, but they get pushed around by Udaza instead. But Mercy is a strong independent who no need no man, and no need any bullying from the Doomfist. Here comes Phoenix now keeping the damage going, and Cyber Buddy dissuading the hamster ball from still staying on. This does seem like the first thing is going to be given up by the Blue Squad, but that's not really a big hit. Monk Tomas still gonna swap things over to a Roadhog and gets the hook by Yagster, tears him apart with the lava and the turrets. A lot of damage potential here from the Charger in the first place. So what can Parafak do? They're gonna be setting on up still by the point. You see Mercy just looking for the scouts, and they know that they're a lot stronger on the point than off it. But Mercy gonna decide to maybe potentially throw the game here by, you know, initiating on the outside, but she's able to stay on out. Good movements there from Jollibee, and we get a pause. So who DC'd? Who DC'd? That's the real question. Unfortunate to see a disconnect. I think I'll give it just a few seconds, guys, to see who DC'd. That's auto pause. Okay. Starting in 10. My 4 gold is gone. Kaya nga pala tatay ko nagpapanoy na sa bahay, di pa daw ako ang saing. Okay, shoutouts to Kyojin's dad, guys, for him not setting up the rice or whatever. But anyway, let's get back into this game. Cyberbuddy should still have all his stats because he didn't really leave the server in the first place. Monk Tomas now trying to still stay out in front. Jollibee on the flip side gonna be on the right hand side, just zipping around in the first place. A bubble should pull up and go with the flow. And it's interesting that the red team is playing a Winston dive out on the corridors, trying to make it happen. Going with Floor on the flip side, having a hard time against Bayagster as well as Kronos. Jollibee gonna give chase and get the takedown. So for Parafak, again, they're still keeping up with the point. They know exactly how to play the columns, how to play the corridors, and how to play the sides of the area in the first place. Udaza now though torn apart by Kronos. This looks like his friend, his buddy, his pal, decided he's out of time, and Mercy will kill onto Punchik as well. What's gonna happen here between the two? Parafak again, still in the middle. On the flip side, GTX 1660 Ti. We haven't really talked much about the initial approach of the offensive. Basically, it's you go through these gates, and that's already it. Here comes the deck blossom coming on. Kronos with a double kill. Nana boosted up the Beyblade in full force. And we have a meteor strike here from Udasa to try and counter things up. Going to smash into Weave. Gonna get a lot of damage done. Trying to still stay on. The Doomfist gets the punch on going, but he's all alone. And Bayagster with the turret on the left-hand side. So for Parafak, again, another successful defense. What can GTX 1660 Ti do? Can they actually go through any other angles here? They can go on the left potentially, play by the riverside, but there is always the boop can be happening from Jollibee in the first place. They're gonna decide to go to the left instead. Infernix and go with the flow, just keeping on. 10 seconds remaining. They spot out the turret first. Good pick off to get rid of that. Here comes the bubble shield already. He's going with the flow, and he's gonna get the power just in time. But someone needs to step on, and it's gonna be Infernix. Nano boosted up. Overtime now gonna be ticking away. Mount Tomas gonna decide to push everyone back. Go with the flow, looking to do the same with the Crown Rage, and here comes the mines from Mercy on the right hand side. Marshall gonna get the rest on back to put Diana back into the fight. Here comes the Molten Core already, and the crowd control, as well as the air denial here from both Bayagster and Mercy in full force. But can they actually get the frags? Monk Tomas unable to get the hook combination going, and they lose 3 already onto this defense. Udaza still staying on. Mercy on the corner. Goodbye grenade there, courtesy of Weave, but it just isn't happening. No kills going their way so far. Jolly can decide to swap things over to the Brigitte, and just in the face of Kyojin, gets the mate to the face. 2 kills right now for the defense, but Parafak gonna lose 1 thanks to the efforts of Udaza. Now looking for a target, wants to go for Diana, gets the damage done, looking for the punch, but this is wildly. It's like a full rampaging in the China shop, and Bayagster is the matchstore, making that one happen. Go with the flow now with the rotation play. Around and around he goes, and it looks like they're gonna be around a lot of time used up here by the offensive. 8 minutes used. It isn't happening.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating bridge.
Converge Purin dead. Verge dead Purin. Ano? Daks is all off. Thoughts for next game. Smile, guys, smile. A good defense here from the blue team. Parafak making that one happen with just so much air denial. It has been really the efforts of Mercy and Bayagster with the lava, with the mines, and I like how Mount Tomas swapped on over to the Road Dog. Instead, he realized, oh, I can actually pull people into the lava, into the mines, get those takedowns. Very, very interesting pick from Mount Tomas, and he made that one work. Now on the flip side, it looks like the blue team is gonna be potentially playing the attack Torbjorn. Is this actually gonna work out in their favor? Can Bayagster make a proper turret placement that gets enough damage done in the first place? On the flip side here for the red team, we've got the Winston and the Zarya pairing between Cyber Buddy and Go with the flow. It's Cyber now playing the main tank in the first place. Yeah, Parafak just dancing along, trying to get some tunes going with the Luna Singer. Is it gonna be actually enough? Jollibee just having some fun, gonna be swapping things over back to the Zenyatta, and really, it's gonna be the slower composition here for the blue team. They are playing Animal Abuse with the Winston and the Wrecking Ball pairing. It's gonna be Kronos and Bayagster onto the Reaper and the Torbjorn. So it's a little interesting. Their support line, more of long-range bombardment. Their what do you call this? Their DPS, more of CQC and just being a pest with the turret. And then they have a dive, so it really feels counterintuitive with what they're trying to play right now. It does seem like maybe Alusha would be a lot better here for the Blue Hand squad, Alusha then kind of thing. But they do have a good anti-dive right here, as Kronos is hanging back, takes care of Patrick first and foremost. The problem now with playing the Mercy alongside a Winston is really hard for the Winston to really protect you in the first place. Infernix though, we're gonna be playing the Widowmaker all by his lonesome. Monk Tomas giving chase to Cyber Buddy, and that's gonna be the frag here, courtesy of the Reaper. Udaza though still soaring in the skies like an eagle, giving chase, wants to go for Mercy, gets met by the Torbjorn turret, and it does seem like Udaza has had enough PTSD against the Torbjorn turret. Instead turns around, gets the punch onto Chronos, smooth as silk, and gets a frag. So Gonna go on over to the left-hand side, trying to roll on in again. Funchick gonna bring Infernix back into the fight one more time. And Bayagster now still staying on to the right-hand side. What Bayagster wants to do is potentially put up the turret here on the right where Mercy is, get some third floor advancement on, and just get the damage done in the first place. Infernix though in for sight now prime, but it doesn't really matter if everyone is in your first. Mercy trying to get the power driver going, but it just doesn't happen in the first place. Jollibee now still staying on by the impound lot, trying to keep this one up. Mang Tomas though, damage boosted up, and let's see if Zombitch can keep the lead bomb going. He doesn't have the bomb as of yet, gonna get in the face of the Widowmaker instead, and that's a marker missile making it happen. Funchick the next target, and that's so ambitious from Funchick. He does sacrifice his life like a phoenix, but Infernix gonna be back into the fight. Trying to take care of Bayagster right now. The Torg return though doing its magic. We have a coalesce down from Jollibee as well, but the blue squad honestly struggling in this attack from Raka. Unable to get the damage done, get the position that they need, thanks to the efforts of Cyberbuddy and Yudaza. What GTX 1660 Ti's full strategy right now is play the walls really as much as they can. They play the walls to get away from the Turbulent turret, they play the walls with their Winston, and they play the walls to get the insta-gips with their Doomfist in the first place. Infernix also just going for the peaks onto anyone who doesn't play the walls in the first place. So GTX 1660 Ti having the, what they call us? Having plan B ready at the seam. A good contingency here for the right hand squad. Now what can the blue squad do? They do have a lot of ultimates. Let's see what Parafak has in store for us. The self-destruct is available. Go with the flow versus Mang Tomas. Gonna be a little advantageous here for the Zarya, but Infernix really low. And here comes the bomb from Mang Tomas. Gonna get met with the Widowmaker. Gonna get a tag in the back. Here comes a multi-core now from Bayagster. Just gonna be tearing it apart onto the streets. Trying to just spread it even like Lady Choice sandwich spread. But now spread, speaking of spread, Kronos with a Death Blossom on to one. Cyberbuddy torn apart Bayagster with the turret kill on the go with the flow as well. And the only one left is Funchick, who's now descending into the river. Where are you going? Corner of the map, gonna fall into the abyss, looking for a pistol or two to get some ult charge, but in the end, that's gonna be a dip into the coolest river here in France.
New defense grid. Objective B.
The unfortunate things there for the Mercy, and Yuda's gonna swap things over to the Tracer. It does seem like he's a little too, you know, quick to smash that emergency button, as he can get back in position very quickly with anyone less. But it seems like Yudaza wants to play the Tracer instead, going for the Reaper. First trying to get some zoning against Kronos, who goes for another anti-dive right there. Just goes for the field play, gets rid of Cyberbuddy as he's taking care of Weave. It really goes to show that Kronos very protective of the supports, but Yudaza now focusing fire on the Mercy who pops the shields. He might be the next target, and Yudaza really needs to focus on Diana in the first place, as the red team now still staying on. Funchick gonna decide to go for the leaps and bounds with the super jump, but Mercy deciding to just go back to the ground, go with the flow, gonna get power driven up instead. Infernix now gonna swap things over to the May, gets the ice block on going for the May alive. He's trying to still stay on. Soundfire now courtesy of Jollibee, and we have a bomb blowing up Kyojin. The second tip now close to be taken. Cyberbuddy can swap things over to the Moira, and it's just 8%, 5% remaining here for the blue team. Can Parafak make this one happen as Bayagster now molten core all over the floor. Mang Tomas keeping this one up, and that's gonna be Parafak taking the victory 2-1. Play of the game gonna be on to Bayagster instead. That's why is everyone suffering.
Triple kill.
Ask the game. Ask the game, guys. Ask the game. Overwatch dying. That's my answer. That's my answer right there. I can't really say anything else about that. I don't want to get into the end. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of people out of the lobby right now, as they were a very ambitious and a very happy 6 style. So there you go. Parafak showing up today. Who's still staying? There. Clean. 1, 2. Big stack. That's what happens, you have big stack, guys. Just need one more there. Good luck tomorrow, I'm lagging again. Just need one more potentially, guys, for anything else. Let's see if Joshua H wants to play. Best of luck, everyone. Okay? What's our next map? Let's play in a control. What? Cyber with hyping was positive attitude. Positive attitude. What is this? I have to stay? No. No, you don't. What a Paris game. That was just... I will stay for everyone. 2-1. Well, he is buddy now. Not a bully. Oh yeah. It's the PMA account. It's the PMA account. It's okay. Anyone wanna draft? Or do I just do it? There, rip. One ping makes me docile. Yeah, honestly, when you have high ping, it's just like, you just have to accept it. It's okay. There you go. Go ahead, draft. Wait. Okay, Lone and... Okay, Lone and Dumbledore are captains. Lone... What's happening, guys? Or not, or not. I'll... Mind. Labo, guys. Labo, guys. I'll just fix it. There you go. Actually, I want to see Lone and Milsons together. That's okay. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it, guys. I'll do it. There you go. And no. Us buying? Much of Best Pathfinder PH. Number 1, grapple distance. Dude, number 1 grapple distance. You guys not seeing me. I can stream Apex after. Honestly. Movement is life. Stop making movement. Hook Lords. Hook Lords. And these are the targets. And you got the most. I just know how to roll out, okay? Doesn't change the fact that his hitbox is a blob. Yeah, let's get into this one. It's gonna be Hook Lords versus the targets here between the two. And honestly, I would love to just open up hero limits and shit, because both Lone and Milsons are top Bro Dog mains gonna be in the same team. That's what the Hook Lords is for. For the Red Squad, we got the targets moving around, just trying to run away, trying to stay alive, and trying to make this one happen. Hitbox he's walking. It's Maui. Maui is different. He has a shield. Does Pathfinder have a shield? No. He has a face on his torso. It's still EHP. Caustic has gas. Caustic has gas to fuck you up. What does Pathfinder have?
Ready for battle.
Grapple to get you close. He turn around 180. Peacemaker. And die. Yeah, dude, exactly. It's just easy kill. You see a Pathfinder, he's honestly food for you. But anyway, let's get into this one. Map number 3. We're gonna be into Ilios here. Let's get into a control game here and now, guys. Gonna be the Hook Lords versus the targets. Let's get into the game. I so much hate for Pathfinder. Everyone not worry about it. That's all. Totally an Overwatch Pugs right here, right now, guys. As anyway, Lone and Milson's gonna be still staying on. Gonna be playing the Reinhardt and the Roadhog. On the flip side, we got Quantric here with the Wrecking Ball trying to bolt on in the first place. A Fire Grenade though tossed on out already by Nugdirat. And we will see the Red Team actually swapping over. It's Bayagster honestly having some fun playing the Thorburn all throughout. And Milson's now with the frag on Stumbler instead. The Hookstar though still keeping this one up. Rebirth now gets a quick little right hit there from Milson. Milson showing everyone how it's done. Gets a double kill so far. Spawning out, going with the flow. And the Hooklords catching their targets out in the air. Gets those snake downs. The only one left is Quantric on that Wrecking Ball. And it does seem like the ball is gonna get caught by the Hook instead. A good initial volley here from the blue team. It does seem like Milson's and the power of the Roadhog showing up in full force today. It's still 500 MS, yeah, there you go. Converge is life alongside Joshua H and Mr. Cyberbuddy. But in the meantime, Quantric now gonna go for the pile driver. Milson's with the hook and the kill on the Quantric. Here comes the Hog already. Milson's putting so much pressure here. He's just pushing everyone back in the first place. Dumbledore though gonna be keeping the heals going on to Infernyx, who's all the way up on top. Basic strategy here from the red squad is Quantric goes for the pile driver, sets things up Guys, words are hard. And Infernyx as well as Bayagster gonna be able to get some free shots in the first place. Gonna use the coach gun to get the takedown. And here comes the red team now going over to get the capture. They spot out Joshua H, who's hiding in the corner. Wants to go for Kimura next. The Hanzo now gonna get burnt up by the dynamite for you, baby, and gonna get dropped by the instead. Now it does seem like the targets are just still moving around as much as they can, trying to be as agile as possible so they don't get hooked up by the Roadhog in the first place. Rebirth though charging things up with the Zenyatta and is looking for a frag or two. Quantric now still staying on here. Now dropping on down with the Fire and go with the blow. Gonna get the gonna get the shatter onto the multi-core as well, tearing apart on Yoski at the seams. And he's getting the red squad keeping this one up. The mines still are available to Quantric and he can still stay on to the point and get the pressure on going. Joshua H trying to go for the blade, but it's just so hard. With the lag in the first place, he's not really able to see any targets in front of him, and he's gonna get fragged out instead. Now we are at the 40% mark for both teams, and it does seem like the red squad having the advantage so far till those initial kills here. Crazy the Hook Lords. Demora just keeping this one up, has been quite the fest with the Hanzo. Dumbler now gonna get the res on back to Infernyx, and there you go. Stormar is connecting, just flying off to the distance. The Torbjorn turret though, doing the damage that needs to be done. Load now out in front. Here goes the fire strike already. It does seem like the Hook Lords are taking control of the point. Rebirth now getting the damage done, but it just isn't happening. The targets have to give up the point right now. A live game can play lots of cool stuff to do. Is it really alive? Thank you, Vigilance, for hopping on by though. Unfortunately, you're unfortunate that you can't play one of the people I can rely on. But it is what it is. Take care with your homework and get that shit done. Because apparently we all need to pass our academics. Infernyx now still staying on the high ground. Here comes the dynamite already to the right hand side. Keeping this one up. Wilson now versus the Wrecking Ball one more time. And Quantric just in the space. Wrecking Ball making that one happen. A shatter though from Lone looking for a pin. Missing wildly. Discord Orb in full effect. And Bayagster with a shotgun shots instead. The target's now moving on back. Has a multi-core available. Here comes the core now. Gonna get that double kill. And Dragon Strike now tossed to the right hand side. Quantric mines into play, however, on Yoski on the next target. Rebirth fragging out with the Zenyatta. And you can always trust Rebirth to get the damage done. Transcendence available. Going for a kill on the Rat. Gets the ball on the goal. But you know who else wants some balls? It's gonna be Milsons with the hook. Just popping the Zenyatta's hopes and dreams. That Vigilance oh, no exposing. Don't expose Vigilance in his history. Milson still gonna make the kill onto one. Lone now looking for another target after the run on by with the turret. Here comes the Molten Dar again from Bayagster. And what a thing to note here for the red squad is they're really trying to play around this Torbjorn. They have accepted Bayagster is a pretty good Torbjorn and trying to make this one happen. But now they're in a bad spot as they don't really have any map control after the Molten Core dissipates. Rebirth now it's time to stay on. Gonna get staggered instead. So no Zenyatta for this fight. And no Infernyx as well as Lone goes for the with Fossils who goes goes for the hook. Lone gets a double kill in response. Punching instead, gonna get a good rollout back to the point and gonna get sleep targeted by an ugly rat instead. And that's available. It's gonna be a double kill for the hook lords. Joshua H. Nano boosted up, and even with a high amount of ping, he can still look in front, get the left click going, and a soundbar from Unyoshi to boot. Hook lords now keeping this one at the seams. Lone a double kill again has been quite impressive on the Diva with the cleanup crew. And Infernix is blinking into the self-destruct. Not the best way to go. It's like you look at an A-bomb, you blink, and now you're dead. How you doing?
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
So guys, there's nephew. Birthday is this week, so she's making invites and shit because she's the ultimate tita. There you go. There you go. So that's your Dion segment brought to you by Daks PH. Again, if you want to check out her music, just type in exclamation point Dion. She has her newest MV out, Wild Cards, and you can check that one out on YouTube. The song is also on Spotify. Just look for Dion, and you'll see that one. The Hook Lord is gonna decide to play a Winston Zarya pairing. No, Roadhog this time. Interesting. Unaffixified is Infernix on a Widowmaker. Trying to make this one happen. Ruins, of course, a very good map for the French sniper. Trying to get the sidelines going. The columns, though, of course, are quite a bane. So it is up to Infernix to relocate to get the position that he wants. Looks like the blue squad, though, in full force already onto the point. And the flip side, Ponchik gonna go for the dive on in, all alone. Both squads playing the Winston Zarya pairing right now. Not really wanting to play the Diva due to the DM changes. Hook Lords now gonna be able to get the initial capture. The problem here for the red squad is they're trying to play the Torbjorn right now in a situation where they don't really have initial map control. Well, we all know the Torbjorn is better defensively than offensively. When you're playing him on the control map in the first place, you need to put the turret in a spot that really requires effort from the blue team to blow up. If you just put it all the way in the back, no one's gonna mind it. Just gonna play the front instead, make that one happen. Punch it though, gonna be playing the Roadhog this time and he's looking for a hook for 2. The Dragon Blade is ready here for Joshua. He's already in the ambush. He's ready to go. And here we go. Get the Hook Lord. Actually, get the Nano Blade combo in time. No! Rebirth so quick with the Transcendence. Even quicker with the Q. Able to keep everyone up. Joshua H gonna sacrifice his life for the greater good. And he's gonna fall alongside Lone as well. Tomorrow, though, still staying in a good spot. A Soundbarrier here from Dumbledore to try and force things out. The two Hanzos facing off. And we have a grab search here from Milsons. He's just trying to get as much damage and ult charge as he can. But with the grab into play, he's not gonna get anything done. Ponchik with a good bait up in front. And thank you for the sub, Cyberbully. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys actually want to check out Cyberbully, who still has Overwatch in his name, even though Apex is his now new main game, just check out his Twitch right there. It's actually fairly new. So yeah, giving him some quick little shots right there. Thank you again for the sub. As we have Onyoski now still staying on a Soundbarrier there, popped by Onyoski and trying to keep this one happening. And the Hook Lords just go for the 100-0 sweep. They're very strong on the point, just keeping it defensively. And if you guys haven't checked actually the emotes, you get 6 now instead of 4 on tier 1 because I have moved all the emotes thanks to the additional slots. Now 3 goals happening here for the blue squad. Make that a quad as Simora is just tearing everyone apart with the storm arrows, looking for another target. Hook Lords now keeping this one up, and it does seem like the targets need to swap things over. They can't keep playing the Torbjorn like this. Dumbledore a little wasted on the support, playing the Lucio like that. Overtime still ticking away by Agster, and Dom might want to swap roles for the greater good of their team. But anyway, still a contest here from the Lucio, keeping this one up. Rat though keeping the contest keeping the tracking going. And now it's a 2-0 victory. Lamaw in. By the way guys, for subs, yet 6 emotes na nga pala. Instead of, because I got I should have actually announced it. Well, whatever. It's not a big deal. Microtransactions 2019. Hi Dom, what's happening?
5, 4, 3.
Anyway, one more map here, potentially here for the side of Hookler? Can they actually make this one happen? That's the real question. They have been quite opposing with the Roadhog. Holy shit! That's the money right there. That's the money just tossed on out by Cyberbully. Giving 5 tier 1 subs there. 1 to Milsons, 1 to Jad Almighty, 1 to Ciso, the 1 to Nixon, and 1 to Kakashi. Thank you Cyberbully for sending over those 5. Check my DMs. I'll check it after.
You hear that?
I'll check it after this one. Holy shit, dude. So many gift subs right there. Haven't seen a sub train like that in a while. Thank you again, Cyber. As Lone and Fundrick are gonna be playing your Risa off. Just for you, since you gave 5 gift subs, and you can make me do one stupid thing on stream after this game. Anything that doesn't TOS me in the first place. As on he's gonna go for the move. Pretty ambitious right there against an Orisa Roadhog pairing. It's Rebirth now on the Roadhog, so we will see a lot of swaps here for the Red Hand squad. Rebirth has had enough. Let's get the DPS going in the first place. The motives are still popping, and the targets are still staying on. Joshua H now gonna be brought into the grasp of the Roadhog. Gonna get tagged right there by Alistair now with the kill on to go with the flow as well. And it does seem like the target's able to keep this.
You hear that?
Keeping Overwatch alive. We try, guys. Again, my basic rule for Overwatch Pugs is as long as people still want to do this, I'm still G to do this. The moment Apex Legends custom comes out, we're not gonna give up Overwatch at all. We might lessen it because of demand, but it's always gonna be a foundation of our community.
Hey, you got
so 1-for-1 trade so far. Milson's now looking for the hook instead. I also have an announcement by the end of the week in terms of Overwatch, so that's gonna be something you guys can check out on my page later on. Banana Boost now coming on out. Can Joshua H actually get the blade in time? He looks like he's gonna give chase to Byagster, who just falls into the well instead. And now the blade in hand here for Hooklers, who are in a terrible disadvantage. They get Dumbledore first. And Joshua H again into the well! Mr. Joshua, what are you doing? So dangerous with the Genji right now. Still keeping his one up. Reaper though with a quick little right click, and it's gonna be Hook Lords getting the flip on back. Yeah, there you go, guys. The serial emote is there as well as the angry emote for all our subscribers. Demora now keeping this one up. Has the Deadeye available. Let's try to get in position again. Can the Hooklers actually get this one done? They're playing this interesting enough. Gonna be all the way out in front. Here comes the Hulhog now pushing everyone back. And that's gonna be Rebirth getting Renzo on up. As Avarado, courtesy of Onyoshi, gonna be allowing the blue squad to still keep the sustain out in front. It is going to be the frontline heavy offensive here from Lone and Wilson, since they've so aggressively. But speaking of the aggression, here comes the punish play from Infernic. A Dragon Blade in hand gets a cut off of Yosuke and Lone in one fell swoop. And the targets are looking to not be stinged ups anymore. They're putting up a fight. A small contest here from Joshua H. The Genji knows he's on borrowed time. Hooked up, gonna get taken down. Good leg there, but the melee, the short sword, gonna get stabbed by the gut instead.
I require healing.
Oh, you got the heirloom. You got the heirloom, dude. That's so cool. Congratulations. Which account is that? Is that your main? Is that your new account? Is that your sub? Whatever. Vertical dashing on in, dashing on out. It's your standard Genji kill. If you guys still stay out alive, Joshua is going into the air, playing the hero blade. No kind of boost required. He's trying to make this one happen, but Rebirth, of course, quite hefty. And an easy target there on the opposing Genji. You really usually need that nano boost with your on that Genji to keep you alive. It's been how many seasons, guys, of Overwatch, and everyone knows to target the angry Japanese man from bronze to top 500. The targets though, looking to get on the first point on the board. A good amount of swaps right now. Missing the hook right there. Thanks for the series to give some onto Dom as well, Cyber. Yeah, there you go. The red team of targets getting on the board one more time.
2 to 1. Ready or battle.
Ow.
Simulate our upcoming mission to identify all possible
Like
outcomes.
turn off motives from. Alright, here we go for the 100 time. Gonna go for another roundabout play. He's gonna be a lighthouse this time for the targets. Spontrick is hammering away. You can see just Spontrick having some fun with that Reinhardt. And I like this composition now for the Red Squad. They have decided to embrace the CQC. They're gonna be playing the Reaper with the Lucio. Rebirth, interesting enough, swapping over to the McCree, and it's gonna be a Zarya instead. So a very strong siege composition here from targets. Gonna be playing as close as they can in the first place. On the flip side, it's gonna be Lone and Milson's playing double off Sam, and this is gonna be synergy working out in their favor. The last time we played this, it actually went on out. And Yuris, if you're still here, We need to talk later on for something if you're available for that thing. Tumbler now gonna get moved on over to the right hand side. Lone keeping the heals and the damage going. Go with the flow now to the contest against D.Va. Dumbledore cornered, but in the end, it's gonna be a quick 180 there as Lone instead. T-Mac gonna get tagged and back. Quadric now still keeping us one up. It does seem like the red team is gonna be able to get the initial capture, but Zamora turning things on its head. And here comes the Reaper from Joshua H as well. Hope Lords making this one happen, getting some few frags at the end. Contest now into play, and the Zarya and the Reaper facing off, but Infernix keeping the fight alive. The DPS damage done by the side of the targets, just enough to get those killed by that fight. Dragon Blade is in hand here for the targets. They can get in position now with the momentum given by the Genji. When you play the Genji and you have to play the Hero Blade, you can always just go for the distraction instead of the fatalities. You get the crucial targets in the back, and you allow your team to wipe the floor after you die, or maybe you just pop one out. You're a ninja anyway, you're the greatest thing you can do is escape, but you know what else is escaping their lives as Joshua H and Tamora with a perfect combination. Tamora Dragon Strike into the heart of the cards, and here comes Joshua H with the team kill Death Blossom. A beautiful, beautiful play there from the Hook Lords. Let's watch that one again. I think that's the flashiest one we've seen all day today. Just look at that. Everyone crowds around Lone trying to get the D-Mech, and here comes the Dragon Strike as well as the Death Blossom. Perfect play, courtesy of the Hook Lords, and now they're at the advantage. Apparently, I haven't been introduced to teams. We got Lone, we got Nelsons, we got Joshua H, who are still staying on, facing off against the Red Reinhardt. A Soundbar now from over the flow, trying to make this one happen, but the targets are still in a pretty precarious situation. They have all of them into play, and Reaper get inside to whip out the Grab Bone Surge. Isn't gonna be enough. Nelson's caught in the center. He's gonna go for the Hula right now, looking for a frag or two. Deflected up, and then Fernix goes to the sun. But in the meantime, the Bull now with a quick little rotation play. Death Blossom trying to make this one happen. Does get a double kill, but in the end, it just found out again.
Damage boost engaged.
Go converge, brother. I like that Cyber and Joshua H, while not really the closest people in the community together, they have found their bond, the 500 thing, working out honestly in the favor of everyone else. But it's really fun to see that. Oh my god, Rebirth with the hook on the Lone! What a hook there from Rebirth, looking for another target right now. Joshua H, the next one on his list, but playing against the Reaper, a precarious situation, very, very dangerous, especially with the border just in back. Rebirth though, with the catch on the baby D.Va, Milsasau gonna give him a taste of his own medicine. And it does seem like the red squad does have the catcher, but not for long, as Tamora has decided to play into this usual tactics, gonna be popping off and popping heads. Hook Lords with a quick little retake there, as Tamora even with the Sonic Arrow on the Infernix. But damn, that hook there from Mr. Rebirth, catching out Lone in the air. Really impressive stuff right now here for the side of the targets, but they do have to go for the retake as Dumbledore switches over to his signature Tracer instead. Is this gonna be enough though? Will the flank pressure and the flank play be worth it? No. Milsons, of course, always on the hunt, onto those pesky 150 HP targets. Hook Lords now, still staying on. Dumbledore looking for revenge, but it might not happen. He does get a kill onto Milsons, and we have a contest back onto the point. Is this gonna actually work out in their favor though? Who's gonna be facing off? It's the Winston as well as a Valkyrie by Yagster. Flying along, the target down with the advantage. Everyone from the blue hand side on the outside, and that's the small problem here for the blue squad. They forgot about the objective, now they're gonna get punished for it. It's gonna be the Reaper and the Baby D.Va still staying on. Dumbledore now, a double kill work out in his favor, and all he needs to do is get away from Milsons, and he can actually get these frags. Yagster and Rebirth. So yeah, introduced into our game, but Milsons now gonna get another quick introduction, says hi to Dom, and there they stay by. Upwards, trying to go for the flank potentially.
I understand.
Be enough in the first place. Rebirth right now with the frag on to Mora, and the target still keeping this one up. And they got the flip on back. They're trying to force out the map number 5, but Rebirth gonna say goodbye to the town. Gonna go to the beach instead, operate on the flip side, get Blossom at this entranceway, and go with the flow the next target. Wilson's now Hulog into play, pushing everyone back to Lessons, as well as the whole combination. And this is gonna be one more frag worth waiting on for the Hook Lords. It's gonna be big game though, as it's Fontrix with the primal raid. Self-destruct now coming on out, blowing with the zone. And the overtime now ticking away. Can the red team make it back up? It's Dumbledore with a explosive pulse bomb into play. And get a recall on that. But it's a dangerous situation for the red hat squad. They need to kill and they need to kill now. Rebirth gonna decide to pop the full out even with the soundbar into play. Facing off against Joshua H and Low, not the best target. And he's gonna fall instead. By Angster trying to go for the red, gonna get punished instead. Bites Tamora, but action onto the point. Just very chaotic here onto the left hand side. But it's Unalgirat with another frag. Dumbledore now recall has been used and gonna get torn apart by the chaotic grass. Fortrick next to fall. And that's gonna need a game. It's gonna be the Hook Lords with a 3-1 victory. Yeah, the blue squad on a roll today. 3 victories so far here from the blue squad. It's all about thank you to everyone who did play this one. Honestly, a lot of targets there. Good. Play the game, and there you go. The dragon comes on back. I think that's Pochi right there. I mean, I think that's highlight right now. Cyber just tossing out them subs like candy, guy. Cyber gave 6 gift subs today, guys. Generosity knows no bound. I gotta follow, I think. Followed me with one game. Oh, Kissy. The real question is Cyber actually playing welcome. But yeah, you guys can use the angry and the cereal emotes now, which was usually reserved for tier 2 and tier 3. I moved them over to the 6 slot instead. I just need to know if Cyber is playing or not. Again, sorry sir. 1 sub for Ambi then. Still fluctuating. Go again. Just need one sub, guys, for Ambi, and let's get into using ROG laptop. Are you experiencing any with thermal power limits? Well, I'm await. No, you're +1 to have priority. If no one volunteers, oh. It's the rules. It's not about waiting, no, it's the rules. We follow the rules. I'm watching Netflix. Okay. Daks draft again? Give me a sec. I'll explain to you, VJ Dado, as I'm fixing up the what do you call this, the shit. Put Fire Falcon and Wilson together, Lone Puncher, Cyber, but let's put Rat and Brit together now. Let's move Josh Wage and Ambi. And maybe Rebirth should be playing DPS instead. Like that. Lone Puncher, Fire Falcon, Wilson, Ambi, Tamora, Vax, Sonyoski, Rebirth, Joshua H, Rat go with the triple 3-1-2 right there. The Overwatch happened before Apex came out. I mean you can just take it off. You can take it off. Like get into Rialto next. 3-1-2. Here for the red squad, it's 3-1-2-2. That's Cyberbully _ Apex. I like it better actually. It fits. Or maybe just get rid of everything. Just put Cyberbully or Cyberbuddy or Cyber. Diba? Change it on EA. There. 1-2 versus 3-1-2-2. That's gonna be quite confusing. And Rialto right now for our next game. Let's get in. Oh yeah, so okay, I'm gonna turn off the music real quick so I can properly explain it to Vegetato. Mine has thermal issues sometimes, but temperature shut down my laptop. Remove charger to plug back and turn on again. Seems really weird, but it works. Okay, so first things first. When I use my laptop, I always have a fan. I always have an aircon on, just to take care of it in the first place. ROG laptops have thermal issues when they're of the lower what do you call this? How do you say? The lower end ROG laptops are all known to have thermal issues compared to the higher end ones. Mine is more on the higher end one, but I still take care of it because it's still a problem that's pretty renowned. So these are the things you can do. First things first, yes, you can use a fan, you can use an aircon while you're playing. The heating is all the way in the back for the fans, and by the keyboard you need to clean that up. If you're gonna open it up into the back, you can use what do you call this? A guitar pick to actually open it up properly. Like if I wasn't streaming with this laptop right now, I could just show you happening, but I think I'll just break my computer trying to make that one happen. But yeah, you open it up in the back, you can clean your fans, you can check it out there, and you can always just ask the ROG assistants. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Converge. Yeah, Converge. It's not a surprise if you're Converge. Joshua and Cyber also. Joshua and Cyber also. So yeah, read it out. Hope that helps. Just see what's up. What is happening. So anyway, let's get into the game. That's what's happening though. I put it up over here just to get the dirt off my fan. Besides that, you might want to check your warranty if it's enough, as it's gonna be first two frags here for the side of 3122. So it's I'm just gonna call them Team 1 and Team 2. Or I'll just call them Blue and Red because the names are too similar. So here for the Red Squad, they do get the initial frags, and they're already all the way into the plaza. What exactly happened there was the tank line from the Red Squad just getting a quick little advantage against the Blue team. It was a lot of damage being done. You can already see between Farfalcon and Funcheck. They're both close to the shatter as no one is on the point. No one is on the point. There you go. Finally, the red team going for the push. It's okay. It's gonna happen. Shadow now coming on out. Go with those load with the floor. Lone now gonna be the next target. And here comes the Coalesce now, courtesy of Ambi to try and make this one happen. Even with a high amount of ping, he's still getting the frags that he needs. Farfalcon with another kill on the Joshua H. I think it's time, guys, though. For next session, experimental play on Asia. That means everyone has to re-add. Okay. But anyway, 3-1-2 now. Gonna be deciding to back on out. So yeah, I'll be announcing that one early on Thursday, or whenever we get our next session. We'll try things out into Asia. If hopefully the ping is a lot better. Farfalcon now looking for the pin. Does get a swing on to Funcheck, and I love the corner graviton search from Milson's very strong in CQC. No one can really contest that. Even with the DM, can't really do anything much about it. Here comes Bob though into play, and Rebirth just making that one happen. Farfalcon though backing on out. Here comes the chance from us. A little too late to save his Reinhardt. Dragon Strike though coming on by from Timora, and the blue team without their front line gonna decide to retreat by the bridgeway. I think you're at the point where you're gonna need new thermal paste, honestly, instead as it's a nano visor play here from the side of 3122, because I know that feel. As your ROG laptop gets older, it gets a lot hotter in the first place. From time to time, I can see some throttling as well. What you can do also in terms of your issues is you can prioritize your temperature as a thing. There's an option in laptops called processor powering, and you can make it prioritize temperature over performance. Well, yeah, you'll see some frame drops here and there. It will keep your laptop in a good situation, so it'll still stay alive. But honestly, the best thing you can do is ask for a technician for some help, or replace the thermal paste to get a lot cooler in the first place. Coalesce is still coming on out. Wow, when did they come back to gaming and go for the technical tips? Go with the flow. Gonna get grab the surge on the 3. Funcheck making that one happen. Just so many kills right now. And for the Red Squad, they're just running everyone back. What's been happening in the chat here? Something about grateful Overwatch. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people knowing each other due to these OverRush PH PUGS, and it is what it is. Lone now going for the whip shot to stay on. Funcheck in the back on out, and Farfalcon and Funcheck has been quite a escape face off between the two. Now for the red team, it's gonna be no contest there. Farfalcon was close to it. The whip shot didn't just made it in time. Here goes down Farfalcon towards the pin, gets the pin off the Lone. Nelson even whipping out the graviton surge. It does seem like the blue team just out of spite going for the team wipe, using up 3 ultimates along the way, gonna get the kills left, right, and center, but spawn advantage in favor of 3-1-2-2. And it's gonna be a tough task here for the blue squad to defend one more time, as they don't have too many ultimates in the back this time. The only thing they have is Onyossi on the Transcendence, but he has to be a little quicker on the trigger figure. He was late to the party a while ago, and on the flip side, we got Bob and Funtrick ready to go for the Shatter. Here comes the Transstone, courtesy of Onyoski, and Funtrick gonna get the pin onto Timora, catching out the Genji by surprise. Onyoski again unable to really get much done with the Transcendence, but this time not really his fault, wasn't able to just catch the pin in time. Ambi now looking to zip on out, and that's gonna be Timora playing it safe with higher ping. Very, very smart here from Ambi to still keep this one up. And when you spectate someone with really high ping, you can see everyone just teleporting around. Really good pick with the Moira. I'd recommend people who have high ping to play something like the Moira, play the Reaper. Anyone CQC, don't play people like the Genji, it's gonna be a struggle. Play the Tracer, that's really hard to do. But anyway, no one else is hard. 3-1-2-2, already close to the end. They're coming on back to the statue, and here they come. No contest from the blue squad. Where are they? Oh, another C9 here from the red team. Could have actually won that one out. Farfalcon though gonna get the pin in time, and the coalesce here from Abby still staying on. But in the end, 3-1-2-2. Able to get the space that they need. They get the 242 capture within the air.
Damn it.
Score.
It replaced the thermal face this year, also replaced the thermal face on the GDDR5 from raise of the GPU with new thermal cooling pads. And just decrease the temperature from 71 to 68. I guess it can do anything down. Honestly. Okay, all of your tracers. Yeah, if we're gonna do another region though, we need. So I'll start for the next session. Because it's a whole ad. Everyone has to add me back. Everyone who's been in the history of the Pugs has to add me again on Asia. So we'll try that. We'll try that.
Ready for battle.
Because it's not just one ISP anymore. It's it's like 4. One of them
Attackers
can't
incoming
even get
in
past
30
the login screen. It's so sad. According to the forums, they can get pretty much of a cooling tabs. Yeah, exactly. That's why they only have a 2-year warranty. ROG knows that past that, it's like the heat gets to you. Honestly, my normal temperatures for my laptop is between 80s at the 80 mark, and that's okay. But honestly, for a laptop, that's okay. 80 is usually your marker in the first place. You don't need to put it up to desktop levels of 60 to 70 because the laptops are all compressed. They're so close to each other. It just happens in the first place. By the way, back into the game, back into the fight, guys. I'm still giving tech tips here to DJ Data. Hopefully, this discussion helping you out as much as you can. But honestly, it's just coming to the point that when you last pretty long with your laptop, you know, it's time to say goodbye. Honestly, half the time I think maybe I should go to the desktop, especially with everything I do on it. But you know what else is bad? Look at this. Timora is tearing everyone apart. Timora has had enough. Okay, time to whip out the Pharah. Time to get the team kill. Initial frags here for Timora as per usual at the 4-5 mark. So here she comes again. Gonna be flying up on top, looking for a opportunity to get the concussive. Look at this, the angle onto Diana. Gonna decide to go for the DH instead. 3 hits on the row, and that's gonna be an Aldrat for the part already. Rebirth now next needs to focus onto the Pharah instead of making this one happen. Aldrat though back into the fight, and we see go with the flow now onto the Zarya instead. Hammer swings courtesy of Funtrick. Farfalcon still staying on by accident though. Storm Mara's Prime, and the Dragon Strike is available. Again, 3-1-2-2 actually defend this one. Timora goes to the Rocket Rush, now making this one happen. Everyone torn apart at the seams, and we see Algirat even going for a dip by the end. Yeah, when you see Timora's Pharah, it's just time to run, time to get away, and time to stay alive in the face of adversity. Onyoshi gonna be the last one member here of the Blue Hunt squad here for the red team though. We got Alone, we got Funtrick, we got Go with the Low. There's Josh A. There have an ugly rat as well. Keeper for a red squad. So this is gonna be the steam train running hog while Joshua H now trying to get a frag, catches out Ambi. Looks like the balance of things work out in his favor. trying to go courtesy of Fire Falcon, getting for playing bowling, and that's gonna be Bayagster able to clean on up. Even with Fire Falcon and his suicidal tendencies, with Tamora on that Pharah, she's just able to clean everyone back up. Even if Fire Falcon falls, even if Fire Falcon survives, doesn't matter. Tamora is there on janitor's duty, and this is 3-1-2 now, getting the second checkpoint on contested. Potentially, yes, so much time on the back. 5-4 to make this one happen. The batting is for the bottom laptop progressive for this spot by itself 45. But you the spot that says the laptop is like the consequence and just populate now. Okay, another good thing. ROG laptops are under 100k. Honestly, have really bad cooling issues. Anything under the 100k mark for ROG, the material between the cooling as well as everything else is too flimsy, so it doesn't last as long. So it is what it is. That's always been the tip. As Rupert now gonna get a tip there from Timora, as it's gonna be a direct hit. Timora now with a depth loss of with a rocket barrage rather out to Rebirth, and we have another ball into the sky. Really good bubbles though, courtesy of the flow and Milsons, allowing Rebirth finally to actually get the victory, even with the pocket play there from Ambi, and get the red zone out. No, actually used it in the last fight after the rocket punch. But the Pharah versus Pharah fight there between Rebirth and Timora, honestly, giving me flashbacks to Carpenters now coming on back from Yossi in a really bad spot. Fire Falcon though gonna sacrifice his positioning, gonna get into the heart of the black hole to protect the Zenyatta, and it works out in the favor of 3-1-2. Now it's a bad spot here for Lone, gonna be able to zip on by with the Battery, whipping out the pistol, trying to get damage done, but now he's all the way to the backline. Is this gonna be a sneaky mercy in the first place? Oh, exactly, man. I'm really sorry for your conditions right now, and yeah, it is what it is with the lower end ROG spectrum. I know everything is like that, ROG and Predator as well. Both of them, the flimsier material, not really able to handle the specs in the first place. As Rebirth now gonna get the DH onto Ambi. So much damage done by the Pharahs, especially when the rockets are quite on point. The rocket barrage is available at 3-1-2 now, getting in position with Fleur and almost defense. Demordo able to get the counter kill right now, and the payload is close to the end. But it does seem like the blue squad is unable to actually get through the choke right here. So it's playing the aggressor right now, and Lone gonna decide to play the counter flick, gonna be onto the roadhouse this time. Now the real question is the rollout of Lone actually face off against the Zarya of Nelson? The answer is no right now, as the high energy here from the Zarya is able to provide another source of damage in the first place. Reaper now in a really bad spot, gonna get punished and gonna get torn apart again by Wilson's. Ambi on the flip side, keeping the heals going, playing the Mercy 2-1-C, even with high ping, able to swoop along. And here comes the rock rush from Timora, gonna get 2 before he falls. By accident now, good Dragon Strike coming on back. Lone now playing his usual tactics, gonna be on the payload, stalling it as much as he can. And then Yoski now with the Transcendence. Reaper though, with the flip on over, gonna be soaring into that one. And this is gonna be the blue squad now close to the end. Both teams with good time back so far. Tomorrow with a double, and that's gonna be the blue team right now, getting the capture as well. We are going to our round number 2, guys.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
It comes and goes as I've been told. It comes and goes as much as possible.
Initiating match.
Yeah, I think I'll just make a post after this. Camille, go back to 500. Too soon now, it's back to 500. Oh, a self-fulfilling prophecy right there for Ambi. He trusted it. He trusted it and he gets heartbroken. But it is what it is. Now the blue squad gonna be playing the Reinhardt and the Zarya together with Fire Falcon and Milsons. Here on the red hand team, we got Go With The Flow and the Funchick playing the dive composition instead.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I'll enjoy the fight.
Can I actually modify this part? I think you modify the bottom part to add Aegis in or something. Or like, we're in Aegis, Daks gets 165 to join for this invasion. Maybe I'll try it right now. It actually fits. Because I am a professional streamer who does things in front of my audience. What is it? Where is the bottom text? We can't even find it. But anyway, for 3-1-2-2, they're playing the dive composition again. Rebirth and Lone this time. So we playing the Pharah and the Mercy. Oh yeah, I can change it.
Enemy seen.
But anyway, let's get into this game, guys. The Winston Diva. Funchick on the low ground. Go With The Flow on the high ground. Just trying to get map control so far. Rebirth now, spotting it out alongside Lone. And here comes the bubble shield into play as well. Fire the Mercy trying to get damage done though, and Reaper now gonna be zooming along to the flip side. Here goes Nilsson's and Firefox is into the center, and Zamora just zooming along as much as possible. It's gonna be a frag out here for Rebirth already. Rebirth getting a double! Actually winning out the dogfight in this one. Looks like the little quad they'll be able to get a quick little upgrade right there. Nilsson's now in a bad spot, and it's gonna be potentially falling even with the Harmony Orb into play. Good covering fire though, courtesy of Anyoski and Bayagster. They're able to get a frag onto 2 before the demise of the Zarya. Go with the flow now with the pressure play. And it does seem like both teams honestly struggle on the defense. And you can see that a lot more in these more, what do you call this, uncoordinated scenarios. Everyone is quite good mechanically, but on the flip side, when you're playing tactically, the defense really needs more of teamwork, more of positioning over the offense. You can just go hog wild, get the frag, and win it out in the first place. Now the Prana Rage is used up here by Go with the flow. Goes for the pushes in the first place. Anyoski on the flip side with the Transcendence, but he doesn't really know where to go. Fire Falcon into the water perhaps. No, he's able to get onto the boat instead. In the meantime, 3-1-2-2 gonna be close to the end, and they leave the point again. How many times do you guys have the C9 on this map? But Fortrick deciding enough is enough. Rebirth and Go with the flow gonna drop on down as well. Fire Falcon playing hopscotch, playing Frogger onto those boats, but now he's gonna get a quick little execution. It was just a small stay before the end. Tactical Visor is available here for Joshua H, as well as the Valkyrie and the Nana Boost. So a lot of ultimates can be used here by 3-1-2-2 to get the space that they need. The Nana Boost is going to be so questy in the first place. On the flip side, the Grapple Surge, if it catches out someone like the Pharah or the Mercy, that might be game over, man. Game over for the attacking squad. But Rebirth though, interesting enough, playing on the inside. Very dangerous scenario right now for the Pharah to actually keep this one up. 10 seconds remaining. Here comes the Tactical Visor coming on out from Joshua H. And even with the high ping, doesn't really care. You can just point in, click and have an adventure. You know who else has an adventure? It's Boyax, the Grapple Surge coming on out from Nilsson. And 3-1-2-2. Able to win out this fight, yes. But this is a bad scenario right now with 3-1-2. But we will get some staggers here for the red squad. There can be still a contest. Solo will actually make it out. His deep is gonna be coming off cooldown. It's gonna be a last ditch effort. No, it's too late. Unfortunate. Go with the flow. Was so close. But 3-1-2-2 unable to make it happen. The blue team now gonna be on the attack instead.
Switching sides.
That's all useless. Useless pain.
Initiating match.
Yeah, again to VJ Data. Hope our little talk helped. See, I'm rooting for you, pal. What you can do with your laptop though is if you can get a new one, you know, you can just you can use that one for other things. Or not gonna be enough, especially for rendering in the first place. Anyway, I'm pinging enemies. I'm pinging enemies. Is everyone pinging each other? It's like, hi, there's a guy here. Hi, there's a guy here. Hi, there's a guy here. Will the ping system be good for Overwatch? I would honestly say no. Due to the fact that it's just gonna be cluttered. You know, like in Apex, you're just 3 people. But with 6 different people pinging in smaller maps, it's just too much. It's gonna be very, very difficult in the first place. But anyway, let's get into the game. This time the attack gonna be playing the Ryan Zarya, and it does seem like the farmers he has become, what do you call this, has really become the stable for both squads so far. Flying along, Rebirth trying to still stay on, and he comes over the full down playing Berserk. Gonna be a little dangerous right now. He's gonna get torn apart by Tamura as he goes on the inside. Everyone that gets caught by the Pharah in the funnel, the rockets are just gonna slam into you in the first place. For the Reds. Get in position so far. Absolutely enough. The North Korea is going to be backing on out of Aniston now with the frag on the Rebirth. Noss is on the flip side. Then they get killed on the lone. And 3-1-2 taking a nap and leaves along the way. But it does seem like it's easy pickings here for the offensive. As the blue squad now really just having a really good time onto the plaza. It's like they went for a stroll in the park. The tree, just watching them kill everyone else along the way. Go with the flow again, gonna get tossed into the skylines. And 3-1-2 gonna be able to get the capture on in. So 2 minutes now here for the red squad, and they need to figure things out. They need to actually get in position. They need to make what happen and just get back into this fight. coming on over again. Is here for the red squad right now. Can't happen in the first place. Here goes Mrs. Zoe to the right hand side, getting a few right clicks along the way, and here comes the Mora now soaring into the skylines. The Rocket Barrage is available already for 312. And here comes a flip on over of Duran is gonna be the target. Patrick next on the Liz, and this is gonna be a pretty smooth sailing here for 312, taking the victory with 1:23 on the clock.
Play of the game. Double.
Justice reigns from above.
Raj, new beta. Oh, yeah. Let's go 5-4. Favor of the team again. New meta will be Baptiste. Invite, ask for Full Cry. Hopefully Full Cry can play. Of course. Okay. The real question is anyone hopping out? Baptiste have smoke grenade launcher. It does look like it, honestly. It honestly looks like it. So what's this rant right now about Sedna going on? I mean sure 2K, but whatever. I plan to have a part-time job when I reach 18, so I just have to wait 1 year around. I was told very slowly, build my very own PC in the future. Low. Yeah, dude, that's the dream. That's the dream, man. I believe in you. Josh? Maybe we can call last game? Maybe we can call this one our last one. What did you think? Oh, okay. Unless Cyber wants to play. Unless Cyber wants to play. That's the real question. You will not break my positive will. If not, I'll look for one more guy, guys. In a sec. All depends, all depends. I'll watch you play hit scan with 500 MS. Gonna happen. Is Cyber gonna do it? Is Cyber gonna do it? That's the real question. Don't put me with tomorrow. How are we doing this? So put Firefly can go with the flow together. Cyber Buddy. Let's put Rebirth. I think, is this gonna be enough? That's the real question. Alone. Did we play Fire Falcon and Punch a while ago? Fire Falcon, Punch, Lone go with the flow. Full Cry, Tamora, Cyber Buddy, and Dom. Pop. Add Rat and Yoski. Let's put Yoski and Rebirth together. Very. I think this is fine. Let's go over our last game, guys. What map should we do? Let's actually do an escort. No, we did an escort. We're gonna play Apex after. Rebirth. I'll see. I might actually want. I'll finish my food and probably stream some Apex. I'll go grab dinner first, and I'll probably stream. What can we play? We play Control. Let's play on Blizzard World. You know, Ali with Daks PH, Daks H, and HS, Daks PH lang. Daks PH lang on Origin, thank you. Ano ba gagawin ko? Oh yeah, team names. Fix it. Asia is the way. Oh, Ken? Asia is the way. And Asia Really? Asia is the way. There you go. I finally got it, guys. Fixnet please versus Asia is the way. Let's get into this one. Your last game, guys. And it has been a very blue day today, friends. It has been all blue victory. So maybe finally, this might be the situation where the red team can actually take a win. Anyway, here for the blue squad, we got Fixnet please. Here for the red squad, we got Asia is the way. Maybe, just maybe, go on over to Asia and we can get shit fixed and we can actually play our games. First place. For the blue hand squad, here for the red team, got Asia is the way. And let's get in. It's gonna be our last game of the day. 5 maps after a pretty long wait at the start. So it is what it is. We don't get our average 6, but it's all good in the hood. Thank you guys for tuning on in. And thank you guys for coming to actually have some fun going the game. First place, we only had one matchup that did have captains though. It was Mountain Mass versus Fun Trick on Paris. Basically, our results right now: 3-2 Kings Road, 2-1 Paris, 3-1 Ilios, 5-4 Rialto. Maybe we'll get a long one here on.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I mean, just have me up forever, because I don't think Origin has friends list limit like being it. Yeah, let's get into the fight right now. Gonna be go with the flow, playing the Reinhardt here. Tomorrow on the right hand side. Gonna be the Hunter still staying on. The Daks have another Kappa. Wow! As a Smurf. Who are you, huh? As a fucking Smurf on the what do you call this? On Apex. I want airline serve. But anyway, let's get into this one. Gonna be Fixnet please here on the left hand side. Asia is the way on the right. Go with the flow. Now looking for the pin. And Farfaka trying to get a counter ongoing. Double dig. Initial frag already on Timora. And Fulcry gonna get the counter kill onto the Reinhardt. But it does look good here for Asia is the way. They are in position to get into the fight out here. Rebirth on the other hand playing the Pharah, flying along Cyber Buddy, playing the Mercy this time. We don't usually see this. Cyber on that support, but when high ping comes, it's really support is the way. Speaking of the way, Volk right now gonna get caught by the rocket in the first place. Go with the flow, gonna get hooked up. Fire Falcon gonna get the kill instead. Bags are now looking back on that, and that's to be the Zenyatta tossing out a few balls along the way. Tomorrow on the flip side, still staying on, trying to back on, looking to stay alive, eats a rocket instead. Rupert now with the frag again, and Asia is the way, gonna be able to get the capture here. 5:25 on the clock. Nuggerat and Viagster gonna be playing that double support on the left hand side. In the meantime, here comes Lone again. Thanks for the sub, dude. Thanks for the sub with the Twitch Prime, Sexo. Shout outs to Sexo, guys. Always a top 500 player in my heart. Honestly, always top 500 caliber in the first place. A really fun co-caster as well when we're playing and having some fun in the WTF Pugs. But yeah, go with the flow now versus Fire Falcon facing off out in front between the two. Double shatters honestly at the same time, but it's gonna be Rebirth with the Rocket Barrage, not gonna get anything done. Cyber Buddy still playing the DPS, even with the Mercy, gets a frag onto Timora. Honestly, even with 500 ping, Cyber knows exactly what goes through the mind of Timora in the first place. Bagster and Fulcry gonna fall along the way. Here comes Lone right now, gonna die on the payload. Pretty smart thing to do to just stop the payload in his push, but unfortunately he's playing the Roadhog and he's gonna be feeding some ult charge into the... For the red squad, we got the Graviton Surge as well as the Trance ready to go. Over the side of Asia is the way. On the flip side, Lone Fulcry and Nuggerat ready with the ultimates and is getting in position one more time. The more now looking for a target, spots out and Yoski picks that piece. Still on the high ground, the pylon did get some cover here for Rebirth in the first place. Patrick though, on to the point. And the good thing here for the red squad is they're playing their composition well on the low ground. But now they have to deal with it. Nano boosted Mercy doesn't work out in the favor of them. Here comes the Graviton Surge now sucking in two. And it does seem like the red team is hungry for a victory. Asia is the way, finding the way all the way to the second checkpoint without any contest. 5:23 on the clock. Looks like the all blue day might be coming to the red end in the first place. Tomorrow though, gonna get the clock on the Rebirth, knowing exactly what to do with this one. But Dumbledore decides to just show up in full force today, gets a hop step and a jump onto the front line. Volk right now, and it gets a little hit, give Dumbledore a little bit of hubris with a defense in first place. He's still hopping along. Here goes a few hammer swings in the first place. Punch now just all the way in the back. And Fire Falcon still staying on the side. Will this actually be enough here though for the red hand team? Cyberbody getting the res on back. The Rebirth going slow, still out in front, and Full Cry just keeping the pellets going with the shurikens. So basically, here for the blue squad, they're going for the float play as much as possible to get their ults, but they do have them ready, so they can actually be as potent as they can be. They play on the outside, interesting enough, gonna allow Rebirth to actually get some more space going. So Fixnet, please, should honestly play more of an indoor nature, especially with the Pharah of Rebirth's caliber. Now for the red squad, 3 ultimates ready to go. Dumbledore popping the sites early to allow his team to get set up on a proper position, not get ambushed in the first place. They do see the Reinhardt right now go with the flow, trying to get with the flow itself, but he gets caught instead, swept in a tidal river of the red abyss. For the red squad in the blue team, it has been a Timora with a quick clock right there. Spots out Rebirth, the rocket barrage, honestly just trying to make it happen, doesn't get much value out of that one. Fixnet, please, playing guerrilla tactics into this one. They're not really onto the payload, but they're just playing it on the side instead. Now he's not going away with Full Cry, trying to get the dash slash, but he already used it up a while ago for the trance into play. Don't know with the frag on the fire falcon already. Here comes a slow rotate from Dumbledore, trying to make this one happen. It does seem like the defense finally able to stabilize with the Roadhog and the Reinhardt imposing their hefty frames. And here comes the hook attempt, doesn't get too much. Full hog available, Rebirth trying to get on out. Fixnet, please, finally able to fix the defense. So ultimates ready here for Lone and Byagster. Can they actually get in position for these ultimates to be as potent as they can be? Cyberbody trying to get hooked up, and was that actually a mistake working out in their favor? I think Ponchik put the bubble onto Cyber by mistake, and it was like, oh, there's the hook now, and that's okay. It works out for them. Though, with the ultra flank again, Full Hog now coming on out. They're gonna be trying to push everyone into the halls of Tristan Cathedral. But in the end, Fixnet, please, even without any of the environmental kills, gonna get a stagger on now against the Zarya. Ponchik though still staying on. He has to grab the surge first to go. Got it away from his Lone in the first place. Lone missing the hooks. And Rebirth gonna get the flash and the fan, the hammer combination. Asia is the way now. Looking to set on up. 2:44 on the clock. And they actually make this one happen and get to the end of the first place. How many more games? This is potentially our, I think this is our last one. Because there are too many people having net issues. I don't know, coming on out, fire falcon to the floor. Full Cry swooping on over, trying to make this one happen. And Fixnet, please, keeping this one up. Supports though. What the fuck is that car's bullshit? Ka-chow! Okay, you guys don't. You guys don't need to do that. It's just basically a car Steve thing, you know. Anyway, Lone now. Just grab the surge from Ponchik to the second three, and he does actually get a tag onto all three. So first timing there from Ponchik that will be brought back into life. Lone though gonna get the hook and the kill on the Cyberbody, but it's still too late to actually prevent the res. So for the red squad, a good initiation there from the Zarya gonna lead to a proper push into the corner instead. Infrasight now primed by Dumbledore, gonna get the sight lines here as well as the knowledge for the blue squad is gonna be setting on up. Forward the flow now, looking for the pin, doesn't get it. Gonna go for the rest, a nano boost again onto the Mercy. And what is the blue team doing? Ugly Rat trying to make these nano Mercy plays work, but it's honestly just throwing the game away. Heartbreaking stuff. Fixnet, please. Unable to defend anymore. I think the red squad. Oh. Asia is the way, getting the 3 cap with 1:38 on the clock. But yes, Santa Pops, I think this is our last one. Too many people having net issues, and we did start late, so it is what it is. Anyway, thank you for your interest again, guys. I'm already pre-announcing it so far. We are gonna be playing on Asia's on our next pug session when it's announced. So you do have to hop into the game. If you're logging through Ameris, you have to hop into the game first to add me up there. Due to the fact that the what do you call this, the friends list aren't synced up in the first place. So yeah, you guys have to do that. I'll be announcing it. I'll be announcing it on, I know. I'll be announcing it on our next highlight, as well as in the Discord early with some instructions, because we're gonna be swapping regions and making this one happen. Hopefully we do get Taipei servers over Korean ones, so we always have really low ping, but we'll see. My only problem with Asia is, besides the friends listing, the server that we get is a little randomized due to the fact there's Japan as an option, there's Taiwan as an option, there's, what do you call this, there's Korea as an option, so it is what it is. Tumblr gonna be in center already, trying to defend this one. And the blue squad actually go for a full cap as well. Maybe force us into another round number 2. Even with the population just dwindling just a little bit, we've had a number of people play even closer and closer. So maybe for the best. No, never mind. Having more people is always better. Because you get a lot of practice against a variety of situations. We'll see. Go the flow now, gonna get punished by Rebirth. He spots out the Winston, diving on and without the bubble, and he knows exactly what to do. Lone now with the counter kill onto Dumbledore. So for the blue squad, it's a 1-to-1 trade going in their favor because they do have the rest from Viags working out in their favor as well. Cyberbuddy though gonna get a sleep dart, trying to stay alive, gets trapped by Lone. Rebirth gonna get pockets up, getting the McCree, make this one happen. Here comes the Winston, and finally here comes the punishment. Too much damage done already by Fixnet. Please gonna leap on over to the point. Fire Falcon trying to protect no one but himself. And it's gonna be the Reinhardt now. All by his lonesome. Gonna get executed on the spot. Fixnet please. A minute capture on in. Very quick, very lethal. And they just play that one to a T. Playing CQC, working out in their favor with the Winston and the Roadhog. I think that pick off on the Fire Falcon really setting the tone there. The red team unable to get in position in time. And here comes the 523 on the block with the push. Trying to still stay alive. Rebirth now gonna get Lopical along the way. The Deadeye is available, trying to prime things up, and here we go with a lock on in. Ugly Rat is gonna be the target of the situation. Going with the flow, still staying on. Full Hog now coming out from Lone, gonna fall as well. Rebirth now triple kill, going their way, and the Infrazite has been used up as well. Volcry looking to set on up, trying to get in position one more time. The Mercy though keeping the right clicks away, and here comes the Fire Strike right now, making it happen. But Dumbledore scoping on in again, looking for a target or two. A leap on in again from over the floor, trying to make this one happen. We have a Valkyrie right now from Cyberbuddy flying around. Asia is the way though, keeping this one up. Here comes the pistol play again, Samora now. Gonna be the next target. Full Fry though with the tag onto Cyber. And Fixnet please keeping this one up. What can the blue squad do? Besides the crossfire, it has been a struggle honestly on the low ground when Fire Falcon and Contract are both in position. A Winston Roadhog versus Reinhardt Zarya, not the most synergetical one, so it does really go to show. But go with the full and don't have to really play as two individuals trying to make this one as a team. On the flip side, it's really Fire Falcon and Contract able to stay on. So the Primal Rage is going to allow them to dissuade and dissipate with this defense. Fire Falcon now works the shadow, looking for a target or two. Asia's the way keeping this one up, and looks like the defense going to be able to hold so far. The payload being pushed, and speaking of the push, here comes Lone going for the shove play. Fire Falcon now really low, gonna get dropped. A double kill here for the Roadhog, and Rebirth with a counter kill. But the blue squad finally getting the form and the position that they need. Here comes Timora now onto the high ground again, looking for a target or two. Gonna move on over to the right hand side. Ongoski in the bad spot. 1 click, 2 clicks, and the 3rd click getting a headshot by the end. My favorite face-off though has been still the two with the makers of Timora and Dumbledore. Here we go again. Headshot connecting from Timora, perfectly playing the crouch right there. Playing it quite cheeky. It does go into Dumbledore's radar though that Timora is willing to do that. And Fixnet please now will be able to go for the push again. Hiding behind the Fern. It doesn't seem like the Fern is defensive enough to make that happen. Flash right now doesn't connect. Lone gonna eat the Phantom Hammer instead. Here comes the old charge now going the way of Rebirth. He has the 8 HP and the dream. And does seem like a dream is a wish that your heart makes when you're really low in terms of health. It's away now. Just again. 308. 308 on the defense so far. Here for the blue hand squad of Fixnet please. They're the one close to the end of that second checkpoint. Trying to get on the board, trying to get some damage done, and trying to just go all the way for the full capture. Dangerous situation though for Viagster. Looking to go for the Super John. Spots up with the Maker shooting, drop down immediately in the first place. That's what he does. Winston and the Roadhog right now trying to climb the stairway to heaven, but it just ain't happening. Looks like the siege tank though is giving Volcry a proper perch. Timora now with the frag onto Dumbledore. Dragon Strike available. And Fixnet please making this one happen. The Dragon Strike though is still at the ready. Can Volcry actually get the funnel ongoing and just go for a triple kill? It doesn't seem like it's going to be so, as Valkyrie here from Cyberbuddy gonna be flying around, gonna be keeping everyone red on the red side squad topped up, besides Quadric who gets caught by Lone instead. More on the next target. Cyberbuddy having a good time with the Mercy, able to stay alive. Don't wait to go for the crouch as he's just all the way flying on up, and it's the 2-for-2 trade. The next target on is the Cyberbuddy getting Volcry after this real help there from Dumbledore, but here comes the pistol play between the two Mercies, and Biaster now popping off and popping heads, gonna get 2. It does seem like it's a battle of the Battle Mercy. Quadric now though gonna be out in front. Here comes the Winston with the Tase and the laser kills. Fire Falcon though looking for another target. The Shatter is available. Age is the way. Able to hold on one more time. It really goes to show, while the blue team is quite imposing with their kills, they're really unable to set on up by the objective with their composition. They should swap things over in terms of the tank line. Let's go with the flow and Lone struggling to get in position by the point. Now the time back here for the blue squad is going to be reaching the 1 minute and 30 mark, so it's a really slow scenario here with this push. There's 7 frags going their way, and it does seem like the red team is just having 2 fronts of attack and defense so far. Go with the flow, trying to get some damage done into the backline. Does get a punch onto the Rebirth, but that's the only thing happening to the McCree. Gonna be respawning in just a bit. Own and Bayags are still staying on. Timora on the other hand, trying to use his T-Shank as much as possible. This time dissuaded by Funtrick, who's really been out for revenge against Timora. I tried to pair them up together, but it just didn't happen. Funtrick was like, no, I don't want to play with Timora. I really want to beat Timora this time. And he's looking for the beatdown bar roll, looking for the kills or 2. Alone now with the frag onto Fire Falcon. And we have the Nano boosted Lone trying to get the cool hug damage done, but it doesn't really pan out in the first place. This game, I feel like Alagirad needs to work a little bit more on Nano Boost targets. Hasn't been the best target prioritization so far, but in the end, it might be enough for the squad to make this one happen. Rebirth pocketed up by Cyberbuddy, and here comes the McCree. Nano Boost into play. Wants to go for Lone next, has the flash available, goes for the stun, and goes for the Panda Hammer. Go with the flow now, gonna get dropped. Here comes the counter kill from the Roadhog. Cyberbuddy though, and Dumbledore again, a tandem to work with. It's gonna be enough for Asian is the way to hold on one more time. 20 seconds remaining, and it does seem like the red team victory is coming closer and closer. Ace is the way. Tried to settle up one more time. Bagstar on the meantime has the Valkyrie available and can get the push on us. Let's see super good. Here comes the Valkyrie right now from Bagstar, playing the pistol, trying to get one back, but Rebirth with the frag, and overtime now gonna take the way. It's the only time Go with the full actually swaps on over to the right hand. A little disheartening right now. To allow the red squad to have the advantage, even with the stun into play. Cyberbuddy now gonna be whipping out the pistol, gonna get to whipping his way to victory. Asia is the way. A triple kill by the end. Can anyone from Blue Squad get on back? No, the Dragon Blade too late. And that's gonna be the end of the Pug session, guys. Asia is the way to take the win.
Play of the game.
Yes, that's what draws that happen. Okay. Again. Asia, next time. Next session.
Double, triple kill.
Gagawin ba tayo Thursday? Parang Thursday talaga yung... Because of tag. Okay. We'll see that. Because me and Claire are gonna discuss our plan and shit for the week. No, I don't know. I don't know with Blizzard, guys. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning on, and I gotta fix my substitute. I haven't fixed one. It was a pretty fun session. A little dissuaded by the start, but it is what it is. We got some really good games going. Thank you to Cyber. Some really big shout out to Cyber for all them gift subs today. I gave 6 right now. Thank you for Sexo for sub as well. So all our new subs besides Cyber has been gift to Melsons, gift to Jad, gift to Soda, gift to Nixer, a gift to Joker who's Kashi, gift to Dom, and Sexo as well with Witch Prime. So yeah, we'll keep this going as much as possible as long as you guys really want to do this. If we have other potential content, I'll probably reducing it to twice a week because of the demand. For now, I'm still keeping it 2 to 3 times a week. I'm looking to maybe make it twice a week because of the population. But if you guys are still G for TTH, then we're still G. We'll make it happen as much as possible. But right now, the schedule time isn't my biggest priority. I mean, you guys notice we haven't really been starting at the 6:30. I'll probably swap things out, try and make things work, and hopefully, good games going with the community. Hopefully as well Apex gets custom, and we can just have so much fun with that. I feel like I'm just gonna enjoy that one too. Besides that, I'm gonna have some announcements for the week, especially for the weekend. That's gonna be pretty hype. It's a big Overwatch thing that you guys checked out. It's actually a really big opportunity for me, and fun. The stat sheet's a lot more automated, so you'll get quicker updates onto this one. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I think I'll see you guys in just a bit. I'll just have some dinner, fix my shit, and play some Apex on stream. So if you guys do want to join, add me up on Daks PH, and let's see if I already have a pre-made or we can just get some randoms in. Goodbye. Have a good night. Have a good week. Peace and love. See y'all.